Trading.
Hey, yo, who's that?
It's ALB trading. Duh.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome in. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's here right now. Matt Gooch, welcome in. Pigman Captain, hello. Let's see, Meaton, of course. Trading, gonna try and stay awake. You better stay awake, brother. We got a big time guy here. Oh my Lanta. Lord Vader, welcome in. Katrina, Layton, Layla, how you doing? New Zealand fam. Ernie, how you doing? Lori's here. Jakari, welcome in. Mary Bear, Cloudy One. Trainer Glenn, Rockin' and Slot and ALB. It's an extra day. Sorry, my room's a mess. I should have got it ready for a big star to come in here like it is today. Good evening, says Jessica Speaks. Here you are. Yes, you are. Newbie, welcome in. Card Captor Deli, Pulley GT, Milk Proof Robot, and Single Beep. Appreciate you guys being here. Well, today is an interesting day. We have an army of
I'm doing good, dude. I'm very excited, and I've seen these Bulbasaurs for a couple minutes now, and now that I've seen them on the full screen... Uh-oh. Wait, what? We were close. Attack. Oh, they can hear me. I'll take over from here, buddy. I got it. I can hear you through Discord. I will. Justin sent a gift and Snipe Trainer Glenn already. Alec, what's up? Jakari, Pulley, Alter. I got like 3 chats here. Crystal, Mary Bear, Fat Matt, Smith. I'm full screen right now. I don't know what's happening back here, but we're full. Oh, damn, I'm full screen right now. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you guys coming in. I was all excited to see these little Bulbasaur figures, and now we got some problems, but we will get going.
Can you guys hear me now?
Big news of the day, there's some Bulbasaur figures. I've never full face cammed in my life. Don't look at me.
Don't look at me. Yes, can hear you. All right, we're back. Can you hear me as well, Smoke? Are we good?
I'm good.
Okay. All right, we're back, baby. That just didn't make sense. So, guys, story is that I totally blew up my Streamlabs and lost everything like 2 weeks ago, and I haven't had anybody here on stream with me since then. So I think maybe I had Daddy on here, and it was a big mess anyways. And so now, yeah, we're rocking and rolling. Might be a little edgy rocking and stuff like that, but you know, we're live with DPM that's on as well. So hopefully we can get more people than him in here, as we can say. maybe not.
Only at 5K when I check.
That's some big shoes to fill. Let's see how many people are. Smokemon, so many legends in the chat. Rich Boy, welcome in. Appreciate you guys being here. Pokey Doki, welcome in. Smokemon's here as well. Pokey Dogi, welcome in. Yo, legend. I got a special. We're doing a special here with Smokemon today, and we're gonna be doing a little bit of conversation. It's gonna get a little bit deep, so you guys, but we're here mainly to have fun and just talk and shoot the HHIT. It's not 9 o'clock p.m. That's whenever after dark happens, but let me hear you again. How are you doing, Smokemon?
Hear me? Check.
Yeah.
How my sound?
Deep. Yes. Senior peeps at Steve. Hey, Dipsy, welcome in. Smokey, yeah, there he is. He's right there. You want to go full screen again? Holy moly, there he is!
Full screen me again. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for it, chat. Now I'm getting ads too in the full screen.
I didn't even think about that. You're gonna be watching chat and then also getting blasted by ads. I'm sorry, guys. Every penny counts, and let me tell you, I get like 35 cents for advertisement, and I use it for well. That's plenty of 35 sleeves. Maybe not even that, because everything's going up in the market now these days, you know. So, oh my God, I'm just starstruck, guys. I don't even know how to position myself or what to say. Oh, anyways. Smokemon, this guy, this legend, about 3 times larger than I am as far as the channel growth. And how many subscribers you're up to now?
I'm very close to 29, I think. Maybe 28.
29. I thought you were past 30.
Very close to one. No, not yet. That'll be the big one. I've been waiting now. Since I got past 25, I've been doing a wait till 30 type thing.
Yeah,
normally it was every 1,000, but they got a little out of hand.
Yeah, that's insane. Jay Kudas, welcome in as well. Turn off ads, you butt. No, I like my penny sleeves, 10 of them that I get every month for ads. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. Sponsored by Manscaped, but only like 0.005%. Every Manscaped commercial that comes on. All right, Smokemon, you've been doing this for how long?
Dude, I'm pretty sure any dates I referred to throughout this whole stream is definitely not 100%, but pretty sure it's going to be 4 years. I think it was 2022, like
4 years.
August, I believe. And
okay.
Like, I guess fully into it for like 2 years. Like the live streaming and the videos and stuff have been 2 years, but about 4 years since I started doing all this and making a lot of shorts and opening a lot of packs.
Justin Lebeck, I appreciate
like,
you guys. For the gifted, sorry for cutting you off, but any gifted and stuff like that, we're gonna pause for a little bit. So, go ahead.
Of course. Jay Kuda said the only person to pull an bro. You're the only person I've pulled an SIR for in Prismatic. I thought it was an Umbreon too, because I've never had it before. I didn't know the EVs had like the rainbow border. So there was about 10 seconds where I thought I got Jay Kuda a Umbreon. It was not, unfortunately. It was Blood Moon Ursaluna. But
have you pulled anything else out of Prismatic?
No, dude, literally since the set came out that day, which was like 2 weeks ago, one of my friends bought like 30 packs of Prismatic and I got him a Drayton. Unfortunately, it was the first time I ever pulled an SIR from that set. And then like 2-3 hours later, Jay came in with the Hibsy raid. And then I pulled him Blood Moon Ursaluna. But that's about as exciting as Prismatic's gotten.
Oh my God, I've hit a God pack and everything, but I think White Flare and Prismatic. So that's kind of crazy. So yeah. I think the best pull I had in Prismatic was, I don't know, a holographic Umbreon. Just a hollow reg.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man.
It's horrible, dude. I hate it. That one, I don't like opening Sparks. I don't like opening Rivals. I think they're all pretty good, but I don't like opening them. They're all horrible to me. It's
traumatic evolutions, as everybody can, say. I mean, the big hype came along with Surging with the butt Pikachu, and then it came to Prismatic, which that was just all hype and everything. But really, is it really that much hype? Oh man, Grandpa Ernie with the $2 dono, I appreciate that, brother. Was so crazy feeling. I was just in shock, says Jakari. Wait, you pulled? Oh yeah, you did pull it, because I remember seeing it for sale as well when you were vending. Nabcore, welcome in. So 4 years of doing this YouTube's things and stuff.
Yeah.
Man, I've only been doing this for less than 2 years. So this is kind of crazy to have you on here and everything.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, less than 2 years.
You were streaming and Scott before I started streaming, because you, Scott, and like Trainer Glenn were definitely the three that kind of, I guess the three that I first started following, I guess. And I always talked to Trainer Glenn, so he knew Scott, and then Scott knew you. So
shout out to Trainer Glenn and Rocket Scott. Pocket Scott.
That's right. Dude.
We have beef. We went toe to toe before, and he called me ALB training wheels, and I called him Pocket Scott. I was gonna say something real. Anyways, but yeah, that's awesome.
Not 9 o'clock yet, dude.
Dude, that's crazy though. But you said, so I know that, so if anybody doesn't know, me and Mary has a podcast that we do on Wednesday as well. Oh yeah, wait, hold up guys, give me 1 second. I forgot totally about this. Guys, there is going to be a giveaway right now. Not right now necessarily, but get in there. So throughout the stream, guys, I will be doing giveaways, opening giveaways. At the end of the stream, we're going to be giving this puppy away. Oh, that's not good. There it is right here. Boom. We're going to be giving this big ol' legendary collection fire reverse to one of you guys. As long as you guys stay in here, I'll be opening the giveaway periodically throughout the stream. And you guys can, if I do 10 giveaways, you guys can have 10 chances at this card. I'll be copying everybody on a list that gets in right now, and I'll be putting it on the wheel. And I'll keep on doing that with each giveaway, and then we'll run it for that legendary collection reverse Voltorb, which is pretty sick. Shout out to Collector's Habit. Hey, what's up, David? Appreciate you, boy. All right, we're back. We back. I'm sorry. I had to say that. I wanted people to be intrigued and get into something as we're doing it. You know, for me, I'm a giveaway streamer and stuff like that, so I want something to give back to you guys. I'm always about giving back and to the community. In all the full extent. So I know that Smokemon, do you do giveaways and stuff like that too?
Oh yeah.
All
Mostly.
Mostly
3 out of my 4 streams are, even my Rip and Ship is actually, I do a bunch of giveaways too, but yeah, all my streams are mostly giveaways, at least originally they were.
I only do one stream.
A lot of them have turned into almost exclusively Rip and Ships, but yes, all giveaways. Every time I'm live, at least like on my table, not doing a deals thing. Always something going out for sure.
Yeah,
not ALB type giveaways, but there's stuff going out. I don't know if it's legendary Voltorbs, but stuff's happening.
Hey, that's a plus and minus on my end. If I go, because if I was doing that like 3 or 4 times a week, I would be out in the street because I wouldn't have a home.
Yeah, dude. It's tough to sustain it all. Luckily, I mean, as you know, there's definitely parts where I just got to go buy a bunch of stuff to pick up to give away. But also, like, this week, I had Cap and Dan send me a bunch of stuff, so people send me stuff to give away throughout the weeks. I mean, so many people give me even packs they'll buy from my store to give away to the chat during the stream, which is just insane. Like, every live stream, somebody will buy packs. I have packs just on my shop for people to buy as gifts, and it's insane. It's like every time I'm live, somebody's buying packs to give away to somebody else.
That's what I was thinking too whenever I was wanting to do like a little wheel spins and stuff like that. There was a lot of people that would actually come to my stream and actually say, hey, buy these 5 spins, give them away. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What? And so I wanted that option in my stream, so I understand that. So that's pretty cool. That kind of helps you out as far as lifts the load of your giveaways and stuff like that. Because, you know, in essence, people love the giveaways. I mean that's how DPM gets, you know, 15,000 people to, you know, join in on his streams and stuff like that, on his giveaways. It's because people love giveaways. I mean, that's the thing. And it means different things to different people, but in essence, I just love giving back, seeing people smile. You never know what people's going through during the week and stuff like that. And it's just a blessing, I would say, whenever somebody can get something for free. I mean, have you ever gotten a pack for free? For yourself?
I mean,
you greedy motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. You greedy mother. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, it's gonna sound even. Somebody's probably bought me a pack last week. Somebody probably bought me a pack to open for myself, which I ain't a fan of. But I ain't gonna tell somebody no as well. But normally, if they do that, I gotta give the card away if I get something nice. But
exactly.
Yes,
but
probably as soon as last week, somebody gave me a pack.
That's awesome. I just like the feeling of being able to say, hey, I have something here that's worth something, and I didn't have to pay a damn dime for it. So I'm gonna open this thing and I'm gonna enjoy it regardless of what I get in it. So that's pretty awesome feeling, and that's what boils down to whenever I do giveaways and stuff like that. And I know that you do giveaways. And what is your kind of schedule looks like during the week? How about, because I know it's been a little bit deviating from the normal and stuff like that, but what is normal for you? What's your main?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4:20 p.m. Eastern every week, and then on the weekend I'll do a live deals and steals at 4:20 p.m. Eastern. Dude, gotta do it.
What's the 4:20 for?
God, come on, guys. Come on, guys.
He's called Smokemon for a reason, guys. All right. So you said Sundays is your streams for wheels and deals. So it's hard to find products and stuff like that at a good price, and you do it on Sundays to kind of show what's going on, or explain that.
Yeah. So the deals, I've been doing these deals videos now. Honestly, I think since before Surging Sparks came out, I started like doing these. So it's probably been, I guess, almost 18 months, whatever it's been. And I do those Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I even just did one a couple hours ago. Normal videos are like 10 minutes long or so on my channel, and just going through all the stores and everything. But then originally when I had this whole idea of doing the deals videos, it was supposed to be live. And the first couple times I did it, it was live, but that was a long time ago. But so now, like, in an attempt to work as hard as I can, which possibly isn't the best idea currently, but in an attempt to work as much as I can, I started doing a live deals and steals on the weekend. And then depending how my weekend goes, it's normally Sunday, but if for some reason I got something going on Sunday, I'll do it Saturday. But we just hang out for about 2 hours. I go through the list of 30, 40 stores that I have, and we just try to look up market prices and try to save some money on Pokemon cards without getting completely smoked, which is very hard, but we managed to do it somehow.
Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. And the goal necessarily for those steals and deals, like I said, is for people to find product at affordable prices. Or do you do raw cards as well? Like, do you find mom and pop shop sites?
Mary had mentioned. Mary had mentioned that before, but no, not really. Just because I don't know. Sealed was always my thing as well. And like I said, I started doing the deals before even like everything went crazy. I was doing this before Spark, so I mean, it was just I'd go through Target, Walmart. There'd be like 8 stores maybe at most, and it'd be all major retail stores. And this was back when they would actually sell things at a discount and stuff. So it has evolved pretty. It's insane to see what has happened and how things have changed in the last 18 months. But
it's insane.
That is a decent idea. That was Mary's idea. And then also,
Mary's
like,
boasting right now.
One of my friends had mentioned, I know, I see her. One of my friends had mentioned doing like a vintage or like older stuff, which I definitely would like to do as well. But that's just a lot harder. There's not a lot of stores that sell vintage stuff. Trying to trust trusting all these people with a lot of vintage stuff is weird. All these stores that I might not know personally.
Vintage is definitely rough. Vintage is it's sketchy. Jay Kudis said, "What's your favorite set?" I don't want to undermine Jay Kudis's question. And then Dan the Man got a no trainer gang. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. And then Senior Beep sent one gifted. I appreciate you as well. So what's your favorite set?
Favorite? I don't know if I have one unanimously. I mean, I would say Sword and Shield, it's probably like Astral Radiance. Scarlet and Violet, it's probably Paldea, maybe 151. Old school stuff, it's probably like, obviously Expedition or probably Rocket Gym Heroes. I mean, Rocket Gym Heroes, I would say unanimously if I had to pick one of those two. Possibly
Why
Gym
the
Heroes
old school?
over Rocket Gym Challenge. Dude, I like it, man. That's when it all started for me. There's something about it. Specifically, actually, I'm gonna reevaluate this one. The Neo stuff, or if anybody in chat knows, whenever they started doing the shiny Pokemon.
Oh my god, you guys are crazy.
That was when my mind got
The
blown.
Shining, oh dude, the Shining is
Shiny Steelix, Shiny Gary.
Have something.
Man with 5, let's go, damn.
Dude, yeah, they're going crazy right now. I don't know why. Guys, save it. Go over to Smokemon's channel, guys. Go do some gifted over there. I appreciate you. You guys are amazing. Like that one.
Yep, that'll do just fine. Oh my god, dude, is that the best one? That
Shining.
might be the best shiny that I'm talking about. That one I've never had. I used to as a kid. I had most of them. I know I had Tyranitar, I had Steelix, I had Gyarados. That one I never even seen before, dude, in person. That's crazy.
I just like simply the shininess, the metallicness of the card, but then it shines as well, like the glow. And yeah, I like how it has it has a ball forming right there as well, which is kind of cool. I like that. That since we're talking about, I'm sorry, you guys said something about shiny. I just had to throw that. And speaking about shiny, guys, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys are getting the giveaway periodically through this little interview, sit down chat, chat with Smokemon, the greatest to ever do it. We're going to be giving this away at the end of stream, but periodically I will be doing, like right now, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's gotten in the giveaway. I am closing entries and copying.
It's not my birthday.
copying all, copying all y'all's.
I did that yesterday in your stream.
I know he does that, and then get the next giveaway, guys. I just opened it again. So periodically through the stream, we will have giveaways going. I'm copying all the names that's on there, and at the end, I'm giving this fireworks talking about vintage, one of my favorite sets, legendary collection. We're gonna give this card away. It's in pretty good condition too, so you guys might want to stick around. You guys do have to be here at the end to win that one. So, but you guys can get, if we do 10 giveaways, you guys can get 10 entries. So stick around, have a little bit of fun, sit back, eat some chicky nuggets or something like that. Yeah, we're just hanging around.
Sounds good.
So
it took ALB 20 minutes to get that card, Chad. He cooked something up nice. He was choosing. He had a lot of choices there.
I had a few
for me.
But I love firework cards. I already have this one, and yeah, I wanted to give it away, so it was in my giveaway stash. So talking about Neo and all that stuff, your childhood, did you collect when you were younger?
Yes, 100%. Just real quick, I still didn't find out what is going on with all these Bulbasaurs.
Bulbasaur's attack. I just wanted to fit the theme, okay?
I can't keep looking at them, dude.
I just wanted to hold up.
No way, I'm not getting one of these things.
Look at it.
What kind of giveaway do I gotta enter?
I wanted to fit the theme. It's Smokemon. Smokemon, if you don't know, loves Bulbasaur. So anytime I have a guest on here, I put little trinkets out for everybody that is on. So I wanted to fit the theme to the person. So, and I like to throw yours up there because if you guys ever watch Smokemon, you never really look at the background and stuff like that. But he has look at that, all those Bulbasaurs back there. Look at that. There's something even on your wall with a Venusaur back there. Look.
A big one Gangsta sent me. The big Bulbasaur is like a big pillow one that's on there. And then I got like a pop right above them. Mostly Venusaur boxes up there as well. Any couple Venusaur collection boxes. I got some drawings on the door back here. I got this. It does look like a child's room. That I am aware of, but I like it.
Jay Kudos.
And then those smoking drew me, those couple things. I got like a lenticular Eevee. I got a bunch of stuff back here. I did want to show it off and go through it one day, but I also couldn't figure out how to get my camera and everything over there with my mic and how to get all of that figured out. But I got a lot going on back there.
Jay Kudos, stick around, brother. Stick around. So we're talking about your childhood and everything like that. You said you'd collect. How long did you collect through your childhood?
Probably up until it wasn't cool, like that age of the 12, I guess, probably something like that. I think probably 6th, honestly, maybe even 7th grade. I rocked with it pretty long. I was with Pokemon up until I'd say 7th or 8th grade, but collecting cards. I kind of stopped that before. I was into the video games. The video games are what got me, like the Game Boy games originally as a kid, what first got me into Pokemon, and then I kind of rocked with those a little longer than the TCG. Those I played into like 12, 13. The cards probably stopped around 11, which is right when Expedition came out, so it was quite horribly timed.
So you stopped at like the Sky Ridge
my whole life.
area?
Yeah, I remember having, actually, I might still have it, but I remember buying a 4-pack tin of Sky Ridge. It's like some silver tin that has like Blaziken and Swampert on it and stuff. Dude! I remember doing all that, base set booster boxes from the back of magazines. And
man, that's crazy. Oh man. Yeah. See, I was bullied like everybody else into thinking it wasn't cool. Like whenever, and we were not trying to verify your age or anything like that. I didn't want to get after that, but yeah, I was bullied into not doing it. But you brought up the games and stuff like that. My mom used to collect those Game Boy comics, I guess, the Nintendo books, I guess you can say. And there was entries. And this is funny because I don't know if I would have been in a Pokemon if it wasn't for Yellow, because she actually put in an entry from that to get a Game Boy, and somehow I won. One of the only 3 in America that won, and I got Game Boy Color, I think it was, Yellow, and 2 other games. Game Boy, Nintendo Power. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. And so I actually won one of those, and that's how I was like, Pokemon.
I guess I'll get that. Everybody seems to be talking about it, so let me see.
And so I played it when I was a kid, and yeah, I loved it. And I don't think fun little nugget. I think that's part of the reason why I got into Pokemon to begin with. So that's actually kind of cool. So
How old were you when this happened?
bro, I was running the streets. I was the most important thing was making sure my tire wasn't flat on my bike, bro. Like I can't. I don't know, how old was I? Like 6, 7, 5? Don't say 6, 7, guys. Oh my god. But yeah, dude, that's so nostalgic. Hoodlum, yes, I was in the trailer park, baby. Oh man, that's just nostalgia at its finest.
Yeah, dude. I think that's probably where I was at. I think it was like 5 years old, maybe something like that. I had a bunch of older cousins who, like, Christmas time of what was probably like 99. I don't know, whenever the games came out, 99, 2000. They just all had Game Boys, Game Boy Pocket, I think. Might have even just been, definitely wasn't Game Boy Color. I think it was Game Boy Pocket. Whatever came out after the big gray one, but they just all were getting that, and they all got red and blue, and then I was like 4 or 5 years old, seeing my older cousins just playing those games. I thought it was awesome, and then, you know, I immediately needed to get one of those for myself, and had my parents at some point buy me a Game Boy, and then buy me Blue, and then ever since Blue, I was
into it.
I don't think I knew what I was doing for a lot of years, but I had my older cousins. There were some guidebooks, but then
crazy.
I went to Yellow, and then Gold, Silver. I played all the way up until Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. I think I stopped with Platinum. Then they started making all those weird 3DSs and stuff, and I was probably like 13, so that was when I ditched it. But played Pokemon games my whole life, every single generation up until Platinum, and collected the cards. I can't say I exactly know when. The Game Boy definitely came first, but I mean, I remember my father used to come home after work with a couple base set packs and stuff like that, and I'd pulled a couple Charizards, and I remember having my whole binder, and playing in with my cousins, and yeah, dude, I used to have quite the collection. And my father literally told me every age that I would even think about selling them. He was always like, never get rid of these cards. And of course I didn't even come close to listening to him.
Yeah.
But he told me every single time I was thinking about selling them, never sell these things. And he definitely was right.
When did you sell them?
Probably like around 13, when you start needing money for extracurricular activities and stuff like that. Like around that time, a good amount of them. Then, so that's probably 2007, 2008, something like that, around there. And that was all childhood stuff. So like I said, it was from base set up until Expedition was probably the newest, I think. I had the Neo stuff I was collecting, so it was probably Expedition era, Skyridge, that type of stuff was when I stopped. So all from base set up until then. And then I got rid of some of that as a kid, and then I still kept most of it because my father was like angry that I would get rid of it. He was upset with me, so he
Your
wouldn't let me
dad
sell
was
it
a
all.
wise man. Your family still alive? Dad is alive, kicking? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to say was. He's a wise man. He's a wise man.
Yeah, dude, he was big into baseball cards, so he kind of, I guess he knew what he was seeing. But
yeah.
I don't know how he knew immediately. When Pokemon just came out, he knew it was big. But, and then like when I was 17 or 18, I still kept probably half of my collection at least, just because, you know, I listened to him slightly, so I didn't sell everything.
Nostalgia and stuff like that.
18, 19, it got cooked. Yeah, by that time I needed gas money and everything else that you need in high school, so that shit was
He was gone, baby. Oh,
yeah, man. Skyridge Charizard, I remember, dude. I had a couple base set Charizards, all the shiny Pokemon, bro. It was horrible.
That's me. I had a lot of that stuff as well. But my stuff, I went to college. My mom moved in with somebody else, left hers as like a storage unit, her place as a storage unit, essentially. Someone broke in and stole all of my stuff. So my stuff was gone. It was hot 50, probably somebody's next bump or line or something like that. But that was kind of crazy. I had a stack of Ancient Muse about like that big. I'm not kidding. A stack of Ancient Muse. I traded like a Charizard or something for a stack, and that's been my favorite card ever since. So yeah, that's why I have like 10, 12 Ancient Muse in my collection right now. So reading up on
Trying
chat
to get
real
that
quick.
back, dude.
Yeah, high school was nearly done.
Do you still have the Game Boy too?
No, I don't, dude. I don't have anything from when I was a kid. That place got loitered and I didn't. When you go to college, you bring a couple shirts and maybe some deodorant. That's about it. So when you go to college, everybody's telling me.
Pokemon cards, dude.
Yeah. Silver got me hooked in. Said Kudis. Jake Kudis said that. And welcome into the stream, brother. I appreciate you being here. Yellow for me says Pokey Doggy. Alter said, oh man. Puck Rocker had Pokemon diapers when he was. Oh, that's crazy. Color in the crystal cartridge.
What?
Park life ain't for everybody. That's damn sure. That's right. Respect. Maybe deodorant got it. You were a smelly kid. Hey, we made some sketchy ass choices back then, so you should try to collect a PSA 1 through 10 and hey, I might do that one time. I still have my Game Boy SP, said Jake Kudis. That's crazy, guys. Y'all are insane.
One, I think, dude.
All right. Moving on. When picking your name, was it ever for debate at all?
No, Smokemon?
Yeah. Did you just
No.
like instantly just say, if I'm gonna do, how did it ever come apart? Or come to be? Why did you start YouTube?
I got the story. The name or the YouTube?
Oh, because I just thought about it. I was like,
yeah.
why? Like, how did you even think about doing YouTube? Were you just
So-
getting high one day and watching a freaking some PokeTuber and was like, I can do that. Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Rips is rating us right now, too.
Oh shoot! Poke Rips!
Nice.
Oh my god! All right, I'll let you take it from here.
Thank you, Rips.
Welcome in, Raiders! Hold on one second. Let me tell them about this. Poke Rips MS.
Yeah.
All you guys that are coming in, we are doing a giveaway right now. I'll give you guys like a minute to get into this other one. Every time that we have a giveaway that is open, you get in here, I get your name, I put it on a wheel, we'll run it later. But if we do 10 different giveaways, you guys have like 10 different chances of winning. So as long as you stay here, you have more chances of winning this Voltorb from like year 2000, 2001, something like that. So it's a freaking fireworks legendary collection reverse hollow. It just booms in your face, baby. So Poke Rips and Mess, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. We love you around here. So does Smokemon. Say hi to Smokemon.
That's right. Thank you for the raid, Rips. Yo.
So tell us the story. Tell us the story about the origins of the great Smoke.
Yeah. So the name Smokemon, that was I cooked that one up. Wayne with the 10 bomb to ALB. Let's go. W Lord Vader.
God, Wayne, stop, bro, stop.
Nice and a Raider. Can't
love
stop
you.
Wayne. You could try. You can't stop.
Oh my God.
Mary said the P on it. So Smokemon was just because Pokemon Go came out, and I always like to cook up my original names for any game I'm playing, regardless of Pokemon or not. So Pokemon Go came out in 2016, I think it was, and that got me right back into Pokemon for probably the first time since I was like a kid. So
Me
since
too.
those Game Boy games, Pokemon Go is what got me back in, and 2016 came, took me probably 15 minutes or so, cooked up Smokemon, and I've had it since.
Did you have
So
like an
now, somebody on
alternate name
YouTube-
at all?
No, it was Smokemon. I don't even know if it was 07. My Pokemon Go name might still just be Smokemon, but unfortunately on YouTube somebody had that one taken.
So
I
was
had to
it
go with the 07.
Was it like a, sorry for cutting you off. So was it like a name that you had for like Xbox, you know, like just for Pokemon Go?
No,
Or
just cooked for Pokemon Go, dude. Just sat there for about 15 minutes, and just it hatched.
and that's how your YouTube came to be as well.
Yeah. Well, that's how the name came. The actual YouTube channel, I mean, that was probably, like I said, 2022 that started. But throughout my years of taking off and coming back, like I've came back into the hobby several times. Like in XY, when Evolutions came out, I came back in for a while. And then did the same thing I did prior, bought a bunch of stuff, sold it all. Master Set at XY Evo had cases of booster boxes, sold it all for $200 a booster box or whatever it was.
Wow.
Left the hobby again, yeah. So then like Pokemon Go, when I was still playing. I played Pokemon Go like on the phone for a long time, so I was pretty serious into that. And then when I found out they were making a TCG for it, then I was like, all right, I'm getting back into the cards. This is going to be massive. I'm going to pre-order. I pre-ordered a bunch of Pokemon Center ETBs, normal ETBs. I had the cases of both of them. So I got back in with Pokemon Go because I was like, all right, I'm playing the game a lot. I got Smokemon already. And I think this set's going to be massive because, like, I've always, obviously, by it having cards and selling them, I always knew that there was, like, money in Pokemon and stuff. So Pokemon Go, I was like, all right, this is going to be something. This is going to be the next big set to pop off. I clearly was not right, if anybody had to guess that, but way wrong about it. But
Yeah, Pokemon Go.
I did get back in. Yeah, got back in, bought a bunch of it, and then I like had it, and I figured, all right, let me open a couple of these for myself to see what's going on, and then obviously ripped like one ETB and just got the feeling already to start ripping more, and then I'm like to my friends, like, you know, people are just ripping packs open, putting like music overlays on YouTube and getting paid for it. Which the second part was not at all true. I didn't realize that part. I thought people were posting a video and getting paid bucks. Not so much, but
no, they don't work like that.
yeah, exactly. Oh no, not even
Guys,
close. Almost the
don't quit your job and just go become a YouTuber tomorrow. Think that you're gonna be making, you know, Lexus money or something like that, because that doesn't happen overnight, not at all. But now Smokemon has a Maserati and chills in a 14,000 square house because this man's living large over here. So.
He does not, unfortunately. One day, but Alter just quit his job today. That's right, dude.
Oh, man. Oh, I quit my job today. Alter, what are you doing? Oh, man. Please tell me you were a weed dealer. Rob, welcome in. Oh, my God.
I didn't think
you
we were
guys are
going to
crazy.
talk about that.
Chief Schmitty, thank you for coming in. X-Blaze Point Culture, everybody to get in here. Throughout the stream, we will be doing giveaways, and every time that you guys get in, adds it to a wheel at the end. You have to be here. We will spin that wheel and give that away to somebody. So, but we want to focus directly on to Smokemon, which is our guest star on today's stream. So, Cynthia, welcome in as well. Roommate from turning off the power from the internet. I don't. All right, here we go. Let me see. All right, here we go. So you've been in here for 4 years. You started off 2022 not doing lives, like you said. You were doing shorts primarily.
Dude, only
What
shorts.
were they about?
My first. Oh, dude, it's just I was opening a pack. My first short is me opening a pack in my parents' garage with an air conditioner on in the garage and no music, just the sound of an AC in a garage, opening up a tin of Pokemon Go packs. I didn't say nothing. You didn't hear nothing but the AC, and you didn't see anything except those packs.
Oh, man.
And yeah, so that's what it was for a long time. I mean, when I just started, I was like, all right, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never, at any point, never really was like a social media kid outside of high school, so nothing about that, nothing really about tech outside of like video games. I know nothing about technology and computers.
Banger vid, 10 out of 10.
It was all new. Yeah, exactly.
But you guys don't know. He did this for 2 years. You were pumping out how many videos a day?
When I first started, it wasn't 4, but after a couple months of getting going, it was 4 a day.
Granted, the packs per price was $1.50 back then. Back in the day.
It is true. Back in my day, they were cheap, dude.
Oh
Pokemon
my
Go
God.
was probably $2.50 a pack. Yeah, I remember opening. There's so many videos. My first couple videos opening Evolving Skies ETVs, getting cooked, and having no fun at all opening it. But
that's crazy.
Yeah.
And you're churning out 4 videos. We talked. If you guys don't know, again, shout out to Mary Bear in the podcast that we do every Wednesday ish. We'll determine that, and where we talk to guests and hosts and different people, and we had Smokemon on there, and he actually talked about how his rise to fame was shorts back in the day. Would you say, Smokemon, that shorts? Would you focus on if you were starting a YouTube now? All over again, would you start with the shorts again, or would you want for people to get their feet wet into lives or full-fledged videos? What is the most easiest for you, or how would you say, or what would your steps be? if you're just starting one?
I mean, it would depend what your goal is, for sure. But I mean, I think exposure, like in terms of subscribers and just maybe not even subscribers, but just general views on your channel and traffic to your channel, I don't think anything's close to shorts. I think shorts are far and above just getting the most views. This was also when I started, was 2022. So it was like, I think lockdown, like that whole lockdown COVID thing probably just ended or something. So I mean, TikTok just came, like just blew up. Like even just shorts were kind of brand new. Chief Pokemon with 5. Thank you, Chief Pokemon.
Who's that? Welcome
That's
in.
my guy, Chief Pokemon.
Welcome
yeah.
in.
Got a good store. Thank you, Chief.
Gracias, senor.
Shorts for sure, dude. Even now, like, I've waned down over the 4 years. Like, at the high point, it was 4 a day. And I mean, when I first started, I was watching all these, like, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that make YouTube videos about how to do YouTube videos, like, certain time to post your video at 11 and 3 and set like all of this stuff and add these certain tags, these 450 tags, and add these in your description. And I was doing all that. I still do it today, but I'm not doing 4 a day, so it's easier. But
yeah,
having to do that, dude, 4 times a day, posting at like, I think it was 11, 3, 6, and 9 at night. And then having to do, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing all the tags on my phone, on mobile. So 4 times a day, typing 450 tags in, like Pokemon, Pokemon TCG, Capital Pokemon, Pokemon cards, all that type of stuff.
That's how I still do it. That's how I still do it.
Certain hashtag combos and stuff like that. Use 3 hashtags, use 5 hashtags, use 4 hashtags, use 1 hashtag that says Pokemon, the other one says shorts, all this other stuff. Doing all of that. And yeah, just through trial and error. I can't even tell you today that I know what works. I don't know if any of it does or doesn't, but
I think
just doing all that for 4 years, yeah.
I would say if you want to get a following or something like that, exposure. I mean, that's essentially what you're saying. If you throw out 4 shorts, you know, that's going to be more chances for somebody to click on your thing. If you throw out 1 maybe every other day, that's less chances. And it's kind of like advertisement as well. People pay for advertisement to get it into your phone. You could probably recite the TCG ad that you get from YouTube whenever it plays. I mean, and everybody knows where to go whenever you're checking in for, you know, prices or where to get cards. You know, TCG Place is one of the, you know, place to go, TCG Player. So as you are knocking the can so many times, people are liable to click on your stuff. It's your person top priority to present yourself in your own light. So you don't want to mask yourself. You don't want to be like, all right, guys, we have Smokemon here and we're doing this today. We're going to be doing, you know, all this stuff. We're cracking into a legendary collection box. We're doing it all, guys. You know, we don't want to do that. You want to show your beautiful self in your full light. You want to, because people don't follow you. And mainly, okay, so this is my main thing that I got from somebody smarter than me, was, and I can't tell you exactly who it was, that's just something that's burned into my brain, but essentially, you will meet a lot of people from around the world. It doesn't matter who you meet. You might not remember their face, you might not remember their name, but you remember how they made you feel. So that is one of the big things that you want to do whenever you're doing your shorts or whatever you're throwing out there in order for people to, you know, see you. And that's a big thing, is to show your personality. You also got to be persistent, and you also have to, I can't remember what the other P, I have 3 Ps, but either way, go ahead and say something else. I had a spill. Sorry, I had a spill. I'm sorry. So
yeah, dude.
Shorts.
The shorts. Yep. The shorts are. Is that how you started? Did you start doing shorts, or you just went? You didn't just go live, right?
I just so, man, I was, but my kids, they were like, hey, Dad, do you know anything about these Pokemons? I said, sure, son. I know. Let me crack one of these packs open for you. And I'm pretty sure this is 95% of how, you know, older generation gets into this hobby and stuff like that again. But basically, we opened packs. I bought a couple cards. Those turned into more packs, ETBs, you know, what is that? The booster boxes and stuff like that. Thousands of dollars later. And then I was like, you know what? If I'm going to do this, I might as well make videos opening this product, because I watched people before and I was like, might as well do it, throw it out there. If one randomly, and I didn't know anything about algorithm or what if whatever is going to be. Personality, passion, and oh my god, Dibsy! I said I tried, and I went back to read his comment, and he's just being perverted. Oh my god. I post 3 shorts every day. Pokedogi, I actually see that too. Where was I at? Dude, I'm like not a hamster. I look like a hamster, but I got the brain of a squirrel, and every time I venture off, it goes all different directions, so I'm sorry. But I wanted to throw out videos. I didn't think that... I thought that maybe one of them would have just went viral, and then I'd been major success or something like that. But in all reality, I was just doing there in the... just to basically have something, so if I pull something cool, I can look back on it, essentially. That's all I started on. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Was me doing that, and then I started doing a little bit giveaways here and there, but then Card Party happened, DPM happened, I got inspiration from him. I went down there, did some giveaways in real life, and that just sparked for me, and that's how I became to be. So, and then Broly found me and said my setup was trash because I was just using a mirror and a mirror phone, and that's all my lives were. And he was like, your setup is trash, but you have a good personality, so upgrade and you'll do good. And I was like, all right. And I followed Broly into this, and
Yeah, shout out
here
to
we
Broly.
are. Yeah, Broly did it.
Yo.
Broly said so. Sorry, Pucker. So
Yo, watch it. Don't drop the pucker while I'm in here, all right?
Pucker.
Watch it. Be nice.
So you had a job for the longest time while doing YouTube. What were you doing?
Yeah. Mostly, none of it was ever like a career, but mostly cooking. And then after I had to have a back surgery because I've had a lot of back issues.
My
and stuff
back
like
is
that.
like an S, so I get you.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's horrible. I mean, I used to power lift a lot as a kid, so that was mostly on me.
I did
most
not.
of the back was my fault. Yeah, most of that was
degenerate.
my fault. But yeah. Also, my family's got that too. But so between that and working in kitchens, which is some of the hardest work people can do for sure, I had to have a back surgery after a couple of years of doing that. And then after that, after I had the surgery, I was kind of laid up. The recovery was pretty bad. So I went back to school, like into college for psychology, and then obviously I needed to start paying for that, so I just started doing Uber Eats and stuff like that to just start getting some money. And this was all at like the same time. I went back into school, I kind of started the Uber Eats thing just to get some cash, and then like 6 months, 8 months later, I started collecting Pokemon cards again, and then I like kind of finished up with school at that point, and then I was like, all right, I don't want to immediately just hop into real life, I guess. I don't want to just hop into a psychology career. So
Yeah.
let me just open up the Pokemon packs for fun. Once again, thinking that it is something that makes a crazy amount of money. Once again, completely wrong about all of that.
Guys,
I originally
do not think that this
had
is gonna
no intention of ever showing my face, talking, literally no intention of even
Here we
talking
are.
on the phone or on the camera. Yeah.
Here we are, baby
intention of any
boy.
of that. I was just-
all
let
in
me
the
just open some packs.
big screen, baby.
Yeah.
You're on somebody's TV in their
Now
living
look at-
room right now. Jay Kudis got you on his 95-inch TV, right here, full-fledged. Say peace.
Yeah, it's weird now. Get me out of here, dude. Bro, yeah, most of these 4 years, I didn't even show my face, dude. I didn't even turn that phone around. It wasn't up. I probably was streaming for 6 months, almost a year before I even showed my face. It wasn't up until I started my podcast that I tried with Rocket Scott that I showed my face because I figured that would be something that would be beneficial.
Oh
for,
yeah,
like, a
I
2-hour
remember
podcast.
that.
My face going. Yeah, that was the first time I showed my face. Was my podcast with Rocket Scott, the first episode I ever did. I was 3
That's
years.
right.
Didn't show my face one time. Yeah.
Pause on that. Hold on one second. Jason Crossland, thank you for becoming a member. And then Pogi Dogi said, ALB gang rated my YouTube and showed me some love. Much appreciated. For real, almost at 500 subs. Thank you. I think he was like 9 away when we first started. So if my mods can throw out his channel, that would be awesome as well. Pogi Dogi. Let's get him to 500, guys. Appreciate that. And then, hold on one second, Smoke. Sorry. I want to go ahead and add everybody. I want to show everybody that I'm doing this. Is it going to pop up? Boom. Everybody that has entered, put in your guys' names. And this is how I'm doing it throughout the stream. Richard Burns was the last one. Copy. Cancel. Getting the next one. And I'm throwing everybody's names on here. You guys do have to be here at the end to win the card. But it's an amazing card, so make sure you guys stick around, and we're having a little bit of fun too, so. And this is the card, guys. This is a mint PSA 12 candidate. It's light play. But it's an awesome legendary collection reverse. So all right, where were we at?
Yeah, I will go back and chat real quick.
Go ahead.
Where am I? Hold on. I saw some stuff in here. Metin said I once dropped my phone and you saw my face. All right, that definitely happened. A couple reflection face reveals, I'm sure. If I wasn't a PokeTuber, my dream job. Wayne asked that.
Ooh.
I mean, honestly, I thought I was going to be running a restaurant for like I don't know what kind
Making
of
some
restaurant,
matzo
but
ball
that's what I
soup,
thought
huh?
Originally. No, Italian, dude.
Matzo ball, you got some
Italian for
lasagna.
sure.
I'm Italian.
Some gabagool, dude. Some pasta fagioli.
What is your
But
PR
that
in
was it, for
cleans?
sure.
Cleans? Jay Kudis said,
Wait,
Mr.
Jay Kudis, I never cleaned. I was bench, squat, and deadlift. I never did the cleans.
Mama
But
Cat, I can see you.
bench, squat, and deadlift. I was probably up until I was like 19 or 20.
You're
that
welcome,
was kind of when I
Pokey
faded out of that and stuff. But from like 17 to 20, I was very big into lifting. Like, very big. And I think my bench was probably like 405 at one point.
That's pretty
And my
good.
squat was probably like 355 and the deadlift was 495. Those were all the best I had, but it wasn't the right thing to be doing. I clearly hurt myself, so I don't know if any of those numbers should have been as high as they were, but I did get the weight moved, and then I needed surgery
Oh
years
my
later,
God.
but
490 said Jay Kudis. Yo, Al got me back into this, says Fat Matt. I'm sorry. Sorry about your your pocketbook. You were probably eating out maybe some steak dinners every Saturday night, and now you're down to ramen. I am so sorry on that, Fat Matt. Oh man. Yeah, so I was gonna say goal, what was your goal job? And then I said, if you weren't doing YouTube, which you said, like right now, let's say YouTube crashed, Pokemon just went down, nobody's watching it, what would you be doing? You said something about having a, was it therapy? What fair?
psychology.
Psychology.
Yeah. So
Love
I got
both
my
these
bachelor's
legends.
in
Thank
that. Yo, shout out to Evo hopping in with the super.
1K
All
back in
trade.
high school. Lord Vader, what the heck? You could have done 10 squats with me. What in the world? Appreciate that, Pokedogi. Have a great night, man. Hope to quit one day. Thanks again. You're welcome, man. But yeah, what was it gonna be if you weren't doing this? Back to that.
I mean, when I went back to psychology, that was originally my thinking, was that I can't really do manual labor anymore, especially like with my back, that wasn't something I could do for the rest of my life. So then it was psychology, which I've always been interested in. I was pretty big into playing poker for a long time, like while I was doing that pizzeria stuff, kind of like after like the college years and stuff like that, early 20s, I was massively into poker and gambling to another probably not the best extent, but
Oh my
I was
God.
big into poker, so I was reading a lot of poker books. I was reading a lot about psychology of poker.
You do
and
look
that was
like a
just
poker
so-
player, for real.
I I live in New Jersey too. I was going down to AC like once a week. It was crazy. It was
Have
a
you
lot
ever-
of fun, but
Have you ever thought about doing a Discord night where people would play poker? Like we could be all chilling in one Discord call and going on to like a poker table on like an online thing and playing. Maybe doing some Pokemon like betting.
I
This
have
is
not
all
ever, but
disregard this YouTube. This is not gambling purposes at all.
you ever think about giving me your money?
This is all for Pokemon.
No, dude, it's a great idea. I
That
think you
actually
could do
sounds
that nowadays
fun.
too. There's
Scary
so
says
many
I'm
of these
in.
apps and stuff.
I used to pay my rent with playing poker,
No
says
way,
Jordan Miller.
Jordan, it's crazy. I got to take a brief shout out for Jordan Miller and Danny, dude. Not only have they been incredibly supportive, but Jordan just shaved his head the other day, and he had a very nice head of hair and a very nice beard. And I believe it was all in solidarity for me. So big shout out to Jordan Miller, dude. It was insane. And now he looks just like me, so now I feel horrible. Now he looked the same, and he lost his nice head of hair. But it was literally, it's insane. Nobody done anything like that.
Jordan,
It's crazy.
that's
I
amazing,
won't believe
man.
he did it. Yeah.
Jordan, what a freaking legend. We'll get.
Apparently, we're more similar. I didn't know he played poker, so
That's awesome.
pretty
man.
crazy. It
So,
is nuts. Yeah.
If anybody wants to know anything about poker and send that up, maybe we can do something like that. And maybe people want to see a little bit more Smokemon or have a little bit of, you know, conversation outside of YouTube. And maybe we can do that one night. Maybe.
Yeah, dude, it's not a bad idea. Especially we could like probably virtually do it, and then
I just want to hear you say
Discord.
yes, so then you're locked in, bro.
Yes, I'll give ALB my money.
I'm bad at poker, man. My face says it all. You can read my face from a mile away. You don't even have to have any goggles or anything, man. You know, I wear my face heart
I
on
can
my
see that.
sleeve.
I
So
can see that.
yeah, I'm bad. I like to play and I like to do psychology stuff on you and stuff, and I'll be like, but then you know
Yeah.
that's probably me not having anything. So, and then I just lose
That's
all my
normally
money.
how it goes. You
Yeah.
normally do the opposite.
So
But yeah, that's how I got into psychology, was just reading poker books and then reading poker psychology books and then going to poker tables and then the psychology actually like being applicable and working and seeing stupid stuff that, you know, you wouldn't even think of, just like little subtle, like the actual physical tells of somebody touching their neck or some shit. And then like seeing that was real kind of made me, I guess, fall in love with just the topic of psychology or just that type of stuff. So then it was pretty easy to transition to, or picking that as something to do in college. And all of this was after, not in my actual college years. Like when I was actually 19, 20, I went to community college for a year, but that was it. This was all like late 20s that I went back to school. But yeah, that's how I got with the psychology and all that stuff. So originally, if YouTube and anything didn't work, I would probably do something with that. It's just, my whole goal was to do like to have a practice at any point in my life, regardless of if it was a pizzeria or a restaurant or YouTube or psychology. I always wanted to own my own business of some kind. So fortunately, I'm kind of there now with YouTube. But if the psychology thing, if I did do that, or if I end up doing that, that was the whole plan too, is to have some kind of practice where I just talk to people and just like a clinical psychologist, not like research in the lab or anything like that, but just talking to people, that type of stuff. And then when I graduated, I also realized that is very hard to do and not at all easy. Like, you need a master's degree in New Jersey. I think you need a doctorate to do that.
Wow.
Depends on where you live and stuff. But yeah, in Jersey, I think you need a doctorate. So that's obviously more schooling. And then all the hours and hours. It's like 500,000 hours of like actual clinical work you have to be
Clinical
doing. It's
hours.
just a lot going on. And I had student loans already from the bachelor's. I wasn't trying to go take a doctorate and take out more loans. Not that I figured YouTube would pay for any of that, but that is
now
how
it's
I
paying
got
for
to
Maseratis and 15,000 square feet, baby. Let's go. Every time I put him on full screen, it's either to check out the things in back behind his on his shelves and stuff like that, or I'm picking my nose. I don't know which one it is, but for sure. So psychology is something that you'd go through. So I would have been probably, you know, telling you all about my problems and issues, and probably you'd be a good crying shoulder and tell me how to fix it, right?
Yeah, I would have liked to hear about how they stole your Pokemon cards as a kid and stuff, dude. I think we could have fixed that.
That's scarred into me. I think about that, and it's just I got over it a long time ago, and then now re-bringing it up, I just knocked that over. Re-bringing it up, and just thinking about how much I probably had over 50 ancient Mews, over 50, and that's $50,000 right there. That could have been.
Wait, how much is the Mew right now if it was sealed?
100.
How much are those things today?
No, it'd be 5,000. No, it'd be 50. No, it'd be 5,000. I'm just wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's
wrong.
off, but either way, it's still a lot of
5,000.
money.
I could have
I'm not think there either.
paid my vacation or something. I don't know.
Exactly.
I got math ain't mathing sometimes, guys. Let me see. What is one thing when it comes? Okay,
See?
coming back to Mass ALB. I'm sorry, guys. When it comes back to your YouTube and your lives, you're really well engaged, and you sell things, you're giving away things. Your community is something that, you know, you adore. I could see that from day one when I met you and I was watching your stuff. What is the one thing that maybe somebody new comes into your stream and leaves, what do you want them to take away from watching your stream?
I mean, the one thing now that's kind of changed recently, and I know it kind of is I don't know what the word is, counterintuitive to like my deals videos, because now I'm in this weird spot where I'm in a weird spot where I have the deals videos, so I'm in like the little niche of like market talk and investing and all that stuff. Not so much, but I'm kind of into that. And then I do the giveaways, but then I also have a rip and chip, so I'm kind of like in the middle of a lot of different things. But I would say the number one thing is, even though I do these deals videos and stuff, like, the hobby is much more important, and the money, you know, like, I don't know. I got people that come into my lives a lot, and obviously rightfully so because of my deals videos. They'll ask a lot of market questions and stuff, and that's just kind of like, I don't like to mix that.
And that's good because like, you're branching out to other people. You're intriguing other different sides of the hobby and stuff like that, which is a good thing too, because not everybody that is just purely investing and stuff like that is necessarily just in it for vesting. They want a community. They want people like you to be able to hang out with, buy stuff from, chill, and your personality connects them to you, and then, you know, they trust you, and so that's what makes a community a community. So going back to it, what is one thing that you want them to, what is one thing you want them to take away from the big smoke? Grass Gang, 420 and ripping. What could be like a sentence that describes your channel essentially? How about that?
A sentence that describes my channel.
Essentially what people like: investing in your kids' ears and nesting. What in the world?
Wayne's dropping, is that Eminem lyrics or something, I think. He's good at that. I don't know, one sentence, I can't summarize it, but just that, like, as much has gone down, because like a lot of people are also new into this hobby, and it's also like, as you know, it's been 18 months of craziness, so there's a no going back type thing. I think this is like a new normal, but just for people to know, regardless of how crazy things are, and the fact that you can't find cards at Walmart and nobody can buy for MSRP, like, I think things are better now than they were, and there's so much good going on, and I just don't want, like, don't worry about the negative of either, just like even investing, like just even that, like keep your money investment talk for something separate. If we're giving stuff away and we're hanging out, I don't care if you want to buy Prismatic or Surging Sparks, that's up to you. Like you say, it's going to go up regardless. Like you do with that what you want, and you want to complain about scalpers and all that. I understand it's horrible. I'm not defending any of it, but there's so much good to be focusing on, and even more now than there was 18 months ago in the hobby, that I just try to keep some of that segmented somehow. So I try to keep like the market talk in my deals videos. I try to keep the live streams to the giveaways and just for that type of stuff. And then just like even the people fighting at vending machines, I don't talk about any of that. Just there's a lot of good going on in the hobby. There's also bad. Try not to focus on the bad, and that's what we do here, at least in my live streams and stuff. We try not to focus on the bad. In my deals videos, we got to look at the bad kind of front and center and look at the market prices and stuff. But in my live streams, there's a lot of bad stuff going on in the hobby, or a lot of not as good as it was, and there's more better. There's more good, and that's what we try to focus on.
Okay. Positivity, so Pokemon, Smokemon, rips, community. Gangsta.
Exactly.
I got you. Steering it out of that. Why YouTube? Why not Instagram? And then TikTok just came along and blew everybody out of the water. Why not TikTok? Do you ever think about maybe doing shorts for all of them?
Yeah, I mean, YouTube originally was just like I said, I didn't know, I still don't know anything about any of this, but back then I literally knew nothing. I don't even know if I had a YouTube account for myself. I don't even know if I was watching YouTube like that. So it was all new to me, but the thing in my mind was YouTube, people get paid on YouTube, this is where to go. Then TikTok was big too. So TikTok I had started, When I like first came around, those first 6 months, I was doing all of them, but TikTok was a pain in the ass. I kept getting like, if anybody remembers, I don't know if anybody does, I used to give out free codes a lot. I would just make shorts giving out 4 or 5 of the free codes. And then like TikTok would flag those because obviously they're one-time use. So I assume people thought I was scamming or not giving them away.
Oh,
so people
wow.
would complain about those.
You
And
got,
I get like striked.
you got flagged and striked on there?
Yeah, and TikTok was just a whole thing. And TikTok, I grew quicker than YouTube. I went to 1,500 people following me like pretty quickly, but it was just such a pain in the ass. And then I don't know, YouTube also just seemed
More streamlined?
the place for me. Yeah, exactly. It was just easier for sure. And like I said, the problems I was having with TikTok, and then also trying to upload to TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and not knowing anything of what I'm doing. There was also a point where I just couldn't like figure it all out, and then I had to decide which was best to focus on, and landed on YouTube. But I've definitely tried them all for sure.
Yeah, I still upload to all of them.
So I haven't.
It goes back to exposure and stuff like that. So I do go over, and I think I get sometimes randomly I'll get like a TikTok person coming in. Oh, I saw your thing on TikTok, something like that. So yeah, I see that. And then Lord Vader says, did you want to do a collab with him?
I see him. I see him.
Oh, that's so crazy.
I see him.
All right, breaking it up. One thing while you talk about this, I'm gonna do another giveaway, but I have one since you are about do investment stuff, since you've been in that sector now. What would you rather collect? Sealed or slabs? I made it a little bit more direct for you, so let me open another giveaway while you talk. You can still talk on here. All right, let's do this, guys.
Sealed for sure.
Sealed?
Yeah, sealed has always been my thing, dude. Always been my thing. Honestly, I think even slabs are probably at the bottom of the totem pole there. Even singles, I think I take before slabs. I'm a sealed singles and then slabs.
Gotcha. Just started another giveaway, exclamation point culture, to get in there. Again, throughout the stream, we're going to be doing giveaways for entries on this Voltorb. Every time that you guys get in there, it gets your name added to a wheel. We'll spin it at the end. You do have to be here at the end to win the Voltorb, but stick around here, get as many entries as you want. So I like sealed too, so I can't help that. But if you were talking about investing, like if you knew the Moonbryon at $200 was going to be 4K in a 10 versus $400 for the booster box, and now it's 2K, or what is it, 3K now? I can't remember.
Yeah, Evo, I'm not probably right in the middle. I'm not too sure.
But I would say there's some sentiments to all of it, I guess, and you know, having a good sealed collection is good to have, because there is you'll never go wrong with that, because everything goes up. Now, if you want to take a ride, a shot at a Black Star promo, Japanese only exclusive promo and stuff like that, those tend to be going out of the world right now because of the price of those. Have just shot up on everything that's Japanese exclusive. So yeah, I would say that that's good stuff. All right, we're gonna take a turn to a little bit of some funniness now. Life depends on it. You gotta pick a Pokemon that could scare someone. Which one would you pick?
Gengar.
Gengar? What about Mr. Mime?
Gengar.
Mr. Mime coming?
Mr. Mime's a creep. Gengar will scare you. Mime will creep on you. I don't know. What
Mime will creep.
I don't know what Mime will do.
Maybe I just want somebody to follow me around. I don't know. Maybe I'm lonely. I don't know. But I just think about, every time I see Mr. Mime, I just think about, hello, Georgie. You know, and I think about it, and I'm like, no, I don't want to see you, Mr. Mime. I'm sorry. And I think it's pretty funny right there. Gengar's a good answer. I like Gengar. I don't know. There's some.
Imagine Gengar coming out of the ground, dude, and just scaring the hell out of me.
Well, if you
like a ghost.
Yeah, no. If you take, what about Type Null? Type Null. It's just a four-legged, weird-looking thing with anchor on its head or something, and it's literally nothing. If you saw that out like just roaming around, would you go touch it? I love Noel says alter ego. Of course you would.
I don't know much about type null. I'm pretty sure it's Silvally, but I'm not positive that I'm right about that.
It might be that too. I don't know. I might be wrong. But I just
Yeah,
saw. I've been watching. I was looking at some cards and I was like, hell no. Why is this even a card right now? What is that thing? That's all. Every time I see a card, I'm just wondering what it is. Null into Silvally. Oh, so Null is the beginning. Silvally is the second one. Gotcha.
But then it also could change its type, I think, depending on the plate, like Arceus. And then I think Mavo just said he was meant to be Arceus recreated, so...
I want to touch any of them in person.
No.
Ken X, you don't have to pay for shipping. Don't have to pay for shipping on that, brother. I'll get it sent out. Here we go. Next one, you locked yourself out of the house. What Pokemon would you help or that would be useful to get in?
Come on, champ. Kick right through that, punch right through that door. Maybe Hitmonlee,
So you
but he's
go,
got no arms.
you go right to
bit.
violence, and I'm just thinking Klefki.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there right answers to these?
Everybody's saying Klefki right now.
No, yeah, I was gonna say Charizard to burn the house down to get me in there, but Machamp too.
Oh, that's crazy.
Machamp will get me in that
Ken
house.
X, you already paid for shipping, brother. When can I send mine? What are you talking about? Ken X, just send me a message, brother. Send me a message. Yeah, that's funny. You go right into just brute violence. You just kick that thing open, which I have a
I
story.
didn't think about the subtle
I might tell that in Sunday stream, but I had to kick down a door before I was running late and stuff, so it was funny. We kick in doors with the audacity to be locked. Oh my God. In real life, you got a Mike Tyson, a Pokemon. Which one would be the easiest to take down?
It's gonna be a hot take. Pikachu, Quaxley maybe.
A rat?
Two coming to
Quaxley?
mind. I am looking at him right. Quaxley would get his head knocked off. Unfortunately,
You would take one, huh? Funny story. One of my
Stomp.
hobbies is lockpicking. Lord Vader says, "What in the world?" That's crazy. That's actually kind of cool. Snom, Metapod, Trubbish. Teach me, Wayne. Oh my God. I don't know. What would it be mine? Some teddy bear. I would probably go after. Some Teddy Ursa, maybe. Just don't turn into a Ursa Luna. Thank you. Maybe some fish. Put it in a barrel.
Metapod. Kakuna Metapod. That's crazy.
Maybe something that. What would be
hardest.
the hardest one to take down?
Snorlax, right? I think he ain't even gonna know what's happening. He'll just be sleeping.
The hardest to take down would be like, I don't know, who, like a Gyarados type of thing. That would be dangerous. Gyarados, Steelix, because how would you hurt that?
Your Steelix is a good call.
Ninetales, Arceus,
Maybe even
he's the
Lucario,
god.
dude.
He's the god.
Dragonite.
Eternatus.
Eternatus is a good call. Yeah.
Yeah, see, look, there's no wrong answer to all this stuff and everything. All right.
Ninja does have 1 HP.
Ninja has 1 HP. Oh my God, why do I have to laugh like that? Trading, welcome in. ALB and Smokemon, CHW, welcome in, welcome in. All right, here's a in-depth question. This is on the same lines of that. Blockbuster world-turning information came in, and you found out that you actually were adopted. Your real father had just passed away and left you with a strong inheritance of $500. What would your investment would you put in to Pokemon? What would you buy with that $500?
Today, right now?
Mm-hmm.
If
you're investing.
Zenith ETB.
That's a strong one.
Then I'd probably have around 150 bucks.
Yeah, it's been going up too.
Something Ascended related, I would think. Something Crown Zenith and Ascended. If I could get 1 ETB of each for 500, which I'm probably a little bit under, but one of those two. Or like those two, I think.
Crown Zenith would be a good one because like Generations and stuff has already went up the crazy prices and stuff like that. Crown Zenith is a good option, I think I would say. And then anything that's Ascended, I can't keep those things sealed, bro. I can keep an ETB sealed. I can't keep Ascended anything sealed. When it comes to boxes and stuff like that, I have all this stuff back here, and there's not really anything Ascended because I can't keep it sealed. It's
Dude,
just
the way
too
the
good.
singles are, I don't know if anybody should keep it sealed. It's degenerate, but for having like 3 cards over $1,000, it might not make sense to keep it sealed. It's insane.
That's essentially what I'm thinking
And
too.
it's all beautiful. Nope.
Luckily bought Crown Zenith ETB last August for 180. I thought it was expensive. I think I have a video out from like the first Christmas doing this, and I was going out through random out like country Walmarts trying to figure out stuff, and it was like almost 2 years ago, and I think there was Crown Zenith 151 sitting there, all these different ETBs, and just to think that, man, that would have been insane to have got all that stuff back then. And now look at we've buttoned down the hatches and everything's gone skyrocketed, and we don't want to pay that stuff right now anyways. It's just too much. It's too much. The good old days says nuts. I know, it's crazy. Shout out to my old video. I can't remember what it is. It's basically I don't have a lot of stuff, but Pokemonster raid. Pokemonster, welcome in. I got a Smokemon in here. SCA, welcome in, and Pokemonster. Shout out Pokemonster if you guys can throw out his channel. That would be amazing. Pokemonster does a lot of rips and does a little bit of gaming and stuff like that. And he's been doing some recent vintage giveaways while he's ripping. So, but that's a good answer. I like that. Crown Zenith, and I just took you off of the thing. Ooh, there we go. All right, welcome in, people, and this is, I guess, a good time to say something. Giveaway. I think everybody likes the fireworks, and I think this gets Smokemon's buttons going a little bit. Just looking at this thing. If you guys want,
it's really getting me going, dude.
It's just anything fireworks, and this one's a really clean one, so it really pops, really nice. So if you guys want a shot, exclamation point culture throughout the stream, putting you down for a second. We will be doing giveaways. Right now, 81 people have entered. Closing entries. Here's to some more. Copying those names. Get the next one. I'm telling you guys, you could have potentially 10 names in here if you stayed from the beginning. Boom. So as many times that we do this, guys, we will be putting your name in here. We'll run it. So if I do it 3 more times, you guys can get in there as many times as that is. So, boom. Back with Smokemon again. All right.
Yeah.
So, now that we got through some of the fun stuff and everything, I wanted to take a chance and opportunity. If you guys did not know, so this is going to turn to a little bit serious and stuff like that. Smokemon, you've been going through something kind of crazy. And you have essentially, what's it called again?
Lymphoma.
Lymphoma.
Yeah, lymph node cancer.
Can you highlight everything as far as what that is? Essentially just down to the basics of what kind of lymphoma is.
Yeah. Hibbs, I see your message. Thank you, and let me know what I'm missing here, dude. Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, I had gotten, as soon as, of January of this year is when this all kind of started. I had noticed like a lump in my armpit that was just getting like, it actually just seemed to appear like overnight. I noticed like a big bump in my armpit. So then like I went a couple weeks and didn't think anything of it. And obviously it didn't shrink at all. It didn't go down, and I noticed it wasn't going away. So then I figured I'd go get it checked. And then that was all like February, this had all started. So my doctor started sending me for tests like CAT scan, ultrasound, and then CAT scan, I think. So then they started coming back that it looked like something, and then the CAT scan came back that it looked like lymphoma. And then it wasn't really up until like March, kind of late March, that it was officially diagnosed, even though like leading up to March we kind of knew what it was. But March is when it officially got diagnosed, and it's non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I believe it's called follicular lymphoma.
What necessarily is that? Like, it just attacks to your lymph nodes, and you said it got large. Yeah. Is it everywhere, all over your body? Is it in one like area? How does that work? And what does it necessarily do?
So your lymph nodes, I really don't know much about them, but yeah, your lymph nodes are all over your body, like from I believe from your feet to your head. I know like you got them in your neck. I'm pretty sure you got them like in your feet, but they're all throughout your body. And I can't say I know exactly what they do. Something with blood and making things move smoothly. So lymphoma is a type of blood cancer.
Where's Jay Kudis?
but-
Jay Kudis, I need you in here real quick. Step up, doctor. Dr. Kudis, where you at? Do they call you that too?
There we go.
Kudis. Dr. Kudis, to the front.
Toxin cleansers. That sounds about right.
Toxin
Yeah,
cleanse.
something
Oh,
like
okay.
filtering
It
your
cleans
blood
toxins in your bodies and stuff like that. Kind of gets rid of it. Fast
Yeah,
acting.
so they're all over the place. Yeah.
Okay.
And one of the things, like, one of the reasons this has been so crazy, like, it's just been like I said, in January of this month, I was fine. So, like, everything just moves so quickly. And unfortunately, it's because I've had it for a long time and just never realized for sure. Obviously, I never would have thought in my life that I would have had cancer. But I've had, like, now looking back on it, I've had things, I've even had tests, and I've had all these symptoms that now looking back, I'm like, clearly that's what this was, but didn't actually realize until now that this is what's going on. But I have them pretty active throughout my body. Like, I got some in my groin. I had a couple. That's where I had to get them biopsied. Luckily, the ones in my armpit were the newer ones, or the ones that I noticed. So those immediately started shrinking when I started the chemo. So I believe that is a very good sign that the chemo is working and it's causing some of those to shrink already. But I do have them throughout my body. I got them in my neck. I have it in my groin, in my stomach, in my armpits. It's pretty widespread, unfortunately, and it seems like I've had it for quite some time, like years for sure. So that's why, like, this treatment was so quick. I went from getting diagnosed at the end of March to, like, 2 weeks after that going for chemo already. So the doctor just started moving quick, and that's why I'm doing the chemo's called R-CHOP, which is pretty serious. That's why, like, my hair's gone and all that type of stuff. It moved very quickly, and it's because I've had it for a while, and that's kind of all I got. I mean, I'm halfway through my chemo treatment right now, so I just
Halfway
did my third
done?
one. Yeah.
And then you
So
guys
I
gonna
gotta-
get reevaluated after the full final one, and then hopefully things will be in rest. So this is a cancer that's going to be dormant necessarily until, or how does it go? Does it go fully away, or what can you expect?
Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I mean, a lot of this stuff I'm trying to remain ignorant to, just because,
Okay.
I don't know, for me, the more I learn, the more crazy I'm going to get in my head and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
No,
I am not
definitely.
100% sure if this is something I beat out of my body or if it's something I live with. I'm pretty sure it's something I can beat, but
Remission.
at the very least, it's something we will, yeah, right.
And then you'll just get
exactly.
tested every year just to make sure that things are straightened up. And
Yep.
plus, you said exactly things like this you said you had for a long time, and it just reared its face. So was about to super chat about limps, but I guess it's already been filtered out. Bad joke. Get it together. Just take the money. Oh my god.
Solid joke, Evo. I'll take it. You made me laugh.
Really rooting for you, brother. Hey guys, I appreciate that. Charlie Kirk, thank you so much, and thank you for being here. You're in my prayers, Smokemon
Yeah,
Beardo.
thank you guys. I
mean,
appreciate everybody hanging out.
we're essentially talking about this and stuff. That's why I mainly had Smokemon, and plus he's a freaking dope ass dude. You guys can already tell it, and we've been telling his story just by his personality and everything that you guys are here just witnessing him. He's just true community, true selfless type of guy. And yeah, we love you, man, and definitely we're all in your hopes and prayers and everything going out with you. But let's go back to that. What was going through your mind when you first kind of found that out and you're like, oh no, there's a limp, or there's a something going on there? What was going through your head when you first thought maybe something was happening? Maybe you took that first visit.
I mean, even when I saw this lump, like everybody in my friends, not necessarily my friends, I wasn't telling too many people, my family more so, they were way more concerned than I was, because like I just said, even about knowing about cancer, most things in life now as I get older, I prefer to just remain ignorant to most things and just try to stay positive, even though in this case it was the stupidest thing I could have did, but just trying to, not necessarily think about it. So when it first happened, I saw the lump. I didn't think at any point in my mind that this lump would have been cancer. I don't know what I thought it was, but I definitely didn't think that was it. But then, like, as I'm going for the test, my family's texting me a lot. Like, I hope everything's, like, very concerning or, supportive text and everything. And then I'm like, oh, shit, this might be more serious than I'm thinking it is, at least. And then when I got my CAT scan back or the ultrasound, whatever comes first. When I got that back and they had to send me for the follow-up for the CAT scan or vice versa, then I realized they did find something. And then when that CAT scan came back that it looked like lymphoma, even then I was just like, it's
shocked.
not that. I don't know. No, definitely shocked, but I was like, it's not that. Whatever it is, it's not that. It's going to be something else.
So you were in denial?
Yeah, because the CAT scan comes back, it looks like lymphoma because all they could see is the imaging from it. So they just see swollen lymph nodes. It's not 100%. It wasn't diagnosed. It wasn't biopsied. So there was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks where I was just like, I'm not going to think about the word cancer. It's just not going to be that, and everything will be good.
Thing.
And and then as that, then that test, then I go see the actual oncologist after that, and they are close to 100% that it is. And then I got to get my biopsy, but obviously then it just starts moving real quick. And I mean, the day my original doctor, like the one that sent me for the test, my general doctor, the day he told me, I mean, that was pretty nuts that he said the test came back that it looked like I had cancer. I mean, that was crazy. He's also like, my doctor's one of my best friends from like grade school, his father.
Really?
So it was like very weird. It was tough for him to tell me that, and he was trying to make light of it and everything. He's incredible. But so when he told me that, it was definitely a shock. But originally I'm just like, that this isn't what it is. So I just try to keep it out of my mind. But that day I was actually streaming like 4 hours after I got out of that doctor. So I mean, I definitely came home and I had it, rough 15 minutes, but I got it out of me. And then I just, once I hit live stream, I mean, that's been the one thing about all of this stuff. Once I hit live, the last thing I'm thinking about is any of this. So that day that I did find out, he told me, and I had to go live. I mean, I went home, I told my parents, and then I came back to my place. I took a nice 15 minutes to myself real quick, and then somehow just got out of bed and hit the live button and was all ready to go.
Yeah, and part of your support in your pillar has been your lives and everything. Brangus said something real quick. Stay strong and positive, Smokemon. I have an idea of what you've been going through, and I have a different type of cancer. Will put you in my prayers. So exactly like that, guys. This is just this is something that could be in our community well throughout, and this is just a enlightened thing that we're bringing light to a situation that is could happen to anybody. And appreciate you, Brangus, for that, and we're back behind you as well, brother. Thank you for that. And
Thank you, Brangus.
Did you say it that day? Like, so you found out, how long did it take? Because I remember that live stream, and when you told everybody, was that same day, or was it
No.
Couple weeks later?
I didn't tell, like, the day I'm talking about when my primary care told me, that was like the first week of February. So I didn't tell anybody, like YouTube wise, and even my friends. My family I was telling in between then, but my friends and YouTube, I didn't say anything till it was officially diagnosed, which was like the last couple weeks of March. To be perfectly honest, I was going to keep that shit quiet and tell nobody. Then I realized how intense the chemo was, how soon I had to start it, that my hair was going to fall out. And then I just figured the best thing for me physically and mentally was to just come, tell everybody, especially on YouTube. And there was no way to hide, my hair falling out and stuff like that. But I also realized that the chemo that they were telling me how serious it was going to be. So there might be days where I couldn't stream and stuff like that, or days where I just feel sick. So I figured I owed it to everybody to be honest with them, to let them know what was happening. And then, yeah, I mean, there was about 6 weeks though, where I didn't tell anybody on YouTube or really any of my friends. I was just telling a handful of friends and then my family, but there was a long time where I was just trying to keep it.
I'll tell you from the perspective of mine. I didn't watch that, but I went and rewatched it because in Discord, we were in the voice chat. If anybody's not part of the Discord, shout out to Discord, !Discord. Get in that Discord. We go on a voice chat, and we basically were talking, and I believe it was Ernie, maybe. Or no, actually it wasn't Ernie. It might have been Mary. I can't remember exactly who it was, but she said it, and like we were talking and all that stuff, and I remember it just going silent. Like we were like, what? Wait, what? And like I just remember that deepening feeling of like, no shot, man. Because I've been watching you for a long time, man. I've been watching you for quite a while now, and it's just a shock to see somebody that like wholesome like yourself, and I know that you are amazing as a person, as a streamer. I look up to you a little bit as well for that, and it does just come to a shock for everybody and stuff like that. And I just wanted to put it as far as on my heart, that's what kind of happened as far as when everybody heard about it. I don't know about everybody else's position and stuff like that, but Evolve Trade says, love you both, thank you for being the sticky stuff that holds the community together with the 20 bomb. Evolve Trades, you freaking devil, I love you. And then Mama Cat says, tell him to DM me, I went through the same Pather, my little brother, I could be there for support. I got you. All right. Well,
thank you, Mama Cat. I appreciate it.
And I'm pretty sure I didn't cry. You cried. Oh my God. So, yeah. Whenever something like that, especially someone that is, you know, big in the community that people look up to as yourself. And you don't have to be shy about that. People do look up to you. That's why you have a following. And that's why a lot of people come out, and you could just be talking about steals and deals and all that stuff and just be having 80, 90 people rocking with you in there. And I see that all the time. And it leaves a ripple, man. You drop a bomb like that, it leaves a big ripple. And that's how much you know provide to this community, because that's how impact you have on this community. And I want to ask, what's been the biggest struggle for you through this whole thing, I would say?
I mean, the one overarching thing, which like anybody going through anything, even death or illness, it's just like life doesn't stop. So, you know, regardless of what I'm dealing with, nothing stops. I still have to do exactly what I'm doing. I still have, you know, normal obligations throughout life, regardless of YouTube and the sickness. I still have friends and family, just everything that you got to deal with throughout life. And I mean, I'm very fortunate, and now realizing, like, I'm pretty sure, might sound weird, but out of any cancer to have, I'm pretty sure I got the luckiest. Like, this is one of the
simplest, easier
remission. Yeah, like whatever. I know there's like a 70% success rate, like whatever the words are for it. There is so many worse things I could be dealing with, or just worse cancers to be dealing with. And that's how I've been getting myself by recently, is just telling myself that out of anything cancer related, that this is probably, I'm fortunate to have one of these and to have caught it. Like, if I didn't notice this thing in my armpit, like I was saying, like I've had this for years, and all these symptoms, I just nobody ever caught it. I never went and realized what it was. So even if it wasn't for this lump in my armpit, I would have never known. It would have been another year or two that I would have had this thing spreading throughout my body. So, I mean, I'm fortunate now for where everything is, but physically this week was like the worst one I've had since I started the chemo and stuff. I don't know what it was this week, but with like Memorial Day, normally my treatment's like once every 3 weeks on Mondays. And because of Memorial Day, the hospital was closed, so I had to go on Tuesday, and just kind of like, you know, throws everything out of whack. Yeah, just having the schedule off, plus like that first like 3 to 5 days after the treatment, I'd feel pretty bad, very tired, very nauseous, just kind of sick, you know, just general sick, I guess is the word for it. So like this whole week, it was weird. I had to take Tuesday off, and I never miss any lives, so it was weird to just have Tuesday off, then come back on Wednesday, have to delay stuff and push that off. And then this Friday was like my Freaky Flirt Fridays when I'm doing my rip and ship, dude. It's the most fun at the live stream I have, and even that we had to stop after like 8 hours because I just couldn't.
Well, first of all, no one should be streaming 8 hours, you madman. Freaking A. If anybody streams, you guys know that 4 hours is probably capping off anything with streaming. So you're a madman just going for 8 hours. And Peter Bosser says it drains you down a lot, and you're over here doing 8-hour streams. That's insane to me.
Yeah, exactly. That was like, I know this Friday was the first time I pushed myself too much. I could tell for sure. And I don't even know that I've recovered yet today. Yeah, thank you, Beardo, for the gifted.
For giftful, I got you. We don't talk about.
So like this week, happens. And now I don't know for sure if this is just something. Originally in my mind, I thought the first one would be the worst, but now I'm thinking it would make more sense that as I get more treatments, that I feel worse and worse. You know.
Has it really? It came down to it. It's getting a little bit more, I guess you say.
Exactly. So now I don't know, but now I'm a little nervous that with the next 3 treatments, I'm going to feel worse and worse and worse over the next couple times. But hopefully this week was just like an outlier, and normally I'll take my 3 to 5 days and I'll be back to it.
How was your mental state through all this? You said you kind of been weighing on that it's not a big deal. It's not like you know, your body, it's a good percentage that, you know, you're gonna ride this out. Nothing's gonna happen and all that stuff. It seems like mentally you're going full blast through, you know, doors and you're heading on this. Like, it doesn't seem like you're stopping at all, like, whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's just the way that's my way of dealing with it, is to almost act like it's not even happening in a way. Obviously do everything in my power to make sure, like, I stopped smoking, I eat like a vegan diet now, like my doctor said. I've lost like 40 pounds since this. Like, I stopped nicotine. I'm making all the right decisions that I can. So I'm not trying to, like,
do you think some of that
ignorant,
downness is like nicotine and stuff, like withdrawals? You've been a madman.
Some
You
of the
gotta
what?
stop all the drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Everything. Jesus Christ. You're telling me I can't do this stuff no more? My God.
Dude, honest, out of all that stuff, bro, the nicotine was the worst, even over the food and the smoke. And nicotine was horrible to get rid of. The Zyn pouches is what I was doing. That was rough, but yeah, I'm taking every action I can, I guess physically, to make myself mentally feel okay with it. Like, I'm doing as much in my power that I can control, so that's a big part of it. And then, I mean, just keeping busy, dude. I mean, you know this.
Yeah.
The YouTube keeps me busy all day. There's really not much time I do have. It might keep me too busy, but I spend a lot of time doing this, and that just helps me get out of my head. And I mean, you know, maybe like once a week, now that I'm bald too, I'll catch myself in the mirror and it'll hit me for a couple minutes, you know, like,
Oh shit, got cancer.
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
exactly. But, you know, other than that, it's just getting through it. But, you know, every now and then there'll be a brief 5 minutes, I'd say a week, where it does hit me and it'll start to set in, but I'll get through it.
Read what Jay Coda said.
First edition Neo Discovery? Was that it?
Where's that happening? Hello. First Neo what? I don't think I've ever even seen that. Oh my God. Preston, welcome in. I think Budget Ballers was in here as well. Best way to Smokemon stronger than many people. This guy is a gem, man. And I guess elaborate on how this, because we've had you on here with podcast shout out podcasts on Wednesday, and Mary's channel, Mary Bear's channel. Shout out to Mary Bear. Please drop Mary Bear's link and follow along. Me and Mary do a little bit of interviewing on other guests and stuff like that, and we talk about anything and all things Pokemon, and a little bit of Ghost and coffee and, you know, stuff that she likes or whatever. But so guys, check in on all that stuff. But we talked before about all this stuff because it just randomly pops up and everything like that in your story and everything that you're going through. But you said it was like a sort of a blessing, I guess. And how elaborate on that, would you, if you could?
Yeah.
How has this been sort of a blessing?
Up until, like I said, like January was when I started noticing all this. But like in January, I was like 285 pounds. I mean, because I like I said, I had this for years. So to digress for a little bit, like, there are points over the last couple of years where I knew something was going on with me. I definitely didn't think it was this, but I used to smoke. I mean, pot I smoked up until 4 months ago. Now it's just edibles and stuff, but I smoked weed every day of my life since I was like 14 years old, and cigarettes I smoked up until I was probably 28, and then I got off cigarettes. Yeah, I got cigarettes, I got off of those, and then I got to a vape, and then after the vape I got off of that and did the nicotine pouches. But like, the reason I stopped smoking cigarettes even was because I noticed something was up. I didn't know what it was, but I'm now realizing it was these swollen lymph nodes in my neck. And I was having like trouble swallowing, which I still have, but it's nothing crazy at all. But I noticed that originally. I was like, something's going on with my throat or my neck. And I was like, let me stop smoking cigarettes. So then I did that. I went to vaping, and then I still noticed those problems were persisting and stuff. And I still had a cough. So then I got off of the vape. And throughout this whole time, I did go to like my doctors. I've had chest x-rays. I've had trachea or whatever this is called. Your
tracheotomy or whatever.
What's the thing in your neck?
Problems with that. Longor, 2 goats, 1 stream moist. Appreciate that, Longoria.
Thank you, Alec. I've had a lot of tests done for like smoking because I thought something happened. I was like, dude, like to my doctors, I know something's wrong with me. I don't feel right. Esophagus, yes and no. What is the thing in your esophagus? damn. The metabolism thing. Whatever it is. Whatever controls your metabolism. Anyway,
Dr. Kudis. Dr. Kudis. Page and Dr. Kudis for front, please. Over.
I had a lot of stuff done, and they never found anything.
Thyroid.
And obviously for me, there it is. That's it. Yep. Thyroid was it. Who got it? Good job, Puck.
That was Sorbies on my end. Everybody saying thyroid.
Geez,
Oh,
yes,
God.
It was thyroid.
Propylageno-glycoside effects. Wait, what? Kudis is just saying all these technical terms. Dadgummit, Jake Kudis is above and beyond us. He took like 22 and a half years of college to get as smart as Dr. Kudis is up in here. So, and blessings, you've been leading on again. I think we've said this as well.
Yeah.
Aerosites, welcome in. But your community has been a focal point for you. Streaming every day, just about, because I know someone in your shoes, especially like you said, being just doing something, and I couldn't find figure out another way of doing something that could help out as much as being there with 80 people in your lives and stuff like that, just vibing out. And community has been a strong focal point for you. I think you mentioned that before, haven't you?
Yeah. It's the only, I mean, it's definitely keeping me going, just getting my mind off of it. But the amount of support, I don't even want to start naming names. I know all of these people are in chat today, but the amount of support that everybody here has shown me has been insane. I mean, I got like hats that Jordan Miller and his wife sent me, and Gangsta sent me Bulbasaur hats. I got Bulbasaur hats getting sent to me and stuff. And like, it's the fact that anybody's sending me anything is insane. And the amount of DMs that people send me, just checking in on me and all that type of stuff, it's really incredible. I didn't expect any of it. Now, people that I've obviously like never met, I don't think really any of the people that follow me or people in chat that hit me up in person, that hit me up and ask me more than friends that I've known my whole life and stuff. It's just really unbelievable that, I don't want to say strangers, but people I've actually never met before care this much and show me this much love, and it's really insane. I don't have many words for it, but it's great.
That's awesome. I mean, it's kind of how I started Pokemon streaming and stuff like that. I just saw when I did I wanted to be centrally focused on giveaways, so I went to present my channel at Card Party vending as we had some stuff to sell, but I had like raffling tickets that you just sign up and do that, and I would do something on the side and stuff like that. There wasn't, it didn't matter what size, shape, color, hair, skin color, blue, green, black, purple, white, indigo, it did not matter. Every person that came up to the table, I had a genuine, sincere conversation with, and that is a catalyst to say that everybody in this community, everybody that's collects Pokemon cards, we sincerely have one of the biggest hearts and stuff like that, which is awesome. So I can't say enough about the community and everything like that, man. So definitely have a great community going on. Your community, we definitely share a lot of members in our communities and stuff like that. It's like one big bubble, and there's probably like 40 different YouTubers that are in this bubble, and we all have amazing time vibing and everything like that. And just like our interaction right now, it's pretty awesome. So I guess I got one more question for you before we take any other questions and stuff like that. But coming from someone in the trenches of, the Big C and battling it, what words would you want to say that you could have used or want someone that you could be going through the same thing to know? It's kind of like a big revolving, as far as big genuine question, roundabout. But what would you want someone to know that might be going maybe in your own shoes?
I mean,
inspirational or just helpful in terms of, this is your first rodeo and stuff like that. So
I would definitely say I don't know that I should have waited so long to start telling people. I don't know if it gave me any advantage at all. I think that the more people, maybe not the more people, but telling people and getting it off of your chest, I noticed was a lot better than not doing it and trying to bottle it up and just kind of like man through it. I noticed that was a lot better. Although the hardest thing to do was to tell people that, like my family, my grandmother and shit, like that was the hardest thing to do, is to tell people what I was going through, more so than anything I've had to deal with, was to tell the people like very close to me that I have it. Even tell in the chat. The day I said it on my live, I had to shut my camera off and stuff. It was just, it's tough, but I think it is better than bottling it up and trying to get through it. And I don't know that I'm right, but for me personally, having support is better than not having it. And the sooner you tell people what you're going through, the sooner you will get the support back. I would say.
Yeah, that's some good words.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Still frontal.
No, all good.
Tell them other things.
Everybody in chat.
What kind of deodorant do you use?
Messages. I'm seeing all these messages. I appreciate everybody in here, dude. I ain't missing any of these. You guys are awesome.
So this is coming from somebody that has cancer right now, guys. If you guys didn't know, if the news break, Smokemon has cancer, guys. If anybody didn't know. I know there was still some people saying something about that, but yes. Smokemon, but we are definitely here for you. If anybody has any questions right now, we can weed through some of these comments.
You can.
Oh my god, what in the freaking world? That's me just being an idiot.
Chat, go ahead. I gotta tell you too, dude, big thank you for having me and doing this. Obviously, nobody's even reached out like you have, but you are the biggest creator I have that stops into my live streams, outside of Hibsy, of course, who's got more subs than both of us probably, but...
like, hold on 1 second. Let me,
you're the
you
man
can keep talking.
You're the biggest streamer supporter I have in terms of like a streamer YouTuber, dude. And it means a lot that you even had me, that you considered any of this. I don't know how you do what you do for the community, but there is no other creator that I would put even close to what you do in terms of talking to other people and building a community. It's far better than I do. And stopping
Hell
into
nah. Hell
every,
no.
every live stream, every
Stopping
live
the
stream you're
giveaway.
in there.
Get in the next one, guys.
And creeping, and you're just in every live stream talking and making jokes. It's really incredible. I don't think there is another person. It's possible, I don't know them, but I don't think there's another creator who spreads the love as much as you do, dude. It's insane. I admire that about you for sure.
Hey, I appreciate you. All right, I'm going to screen capture, show everybody that's on here. We'll do one more. So if you guys want a shot at the legendary collection reverse firework hollow card, get in there, guys. Get in there. It's open. We got, this will be the last. Sorry, I burped. Last one. And I appreciate all the kind words that you just said there. I'm just one man tackling a big army, and you are the other.
I don't get it. I don't know how you do it. I literally don't understand it.
One day.
You're all over the place, dude.
One person at a time in a land of not a lot of huge giveaways. No, I'm just kidding. There's a lot of people in this community that does a lot of stuff for this community. Different people too, because there's, you know, some people that come to my stream regularly, and then there's some people that goes to, you know, other people's and stuff like that. They'll pop in. You know, there's good people all over this place, and there's everybody in here can vibe with one of these YouTubers in our bubble, and there's a place, a home, and a space for everybody that's in this that's here right now. And I wanted to say, you guys might have been thinking about what's up with this damn army legion of Bulbasaurs here, but
Might have been wondering about that. Yeah, possibly for the last 3 hours.
there's a lot of Bulbasaur. So I lied to you at the beginning. I don't do this for everybody, but this wasn't me. This was actually the Kudus man himself, Jay Kudus. And he's gifting it to you, brother. So all these, he wanted to make sure this was in tandem with Dipsy and Jay Kudus. They wanted you to have all of these, and to keep them. Do not give them away. Do not give them away at all. Lay them throughout your house, whatever. Make it a token, remembrance of themselves, and they wanted to take it away with you. So that's one thing that I wanted to show you. Also, they made.
Dude.
That thing? I don't know. It's a Bulbasaur,
What?
Bulbasaur head. They also made.
Yo!
Jay Kudus, the man right here. The sky high.
Jay and him? Bro, this is crazy.
The eyes are green. Wait, what?
Oh, is it?
That's sick. So,
This is all sick.
yeah, I didn't know
Bro.
he was doing all this, and Dipsy just did it and him behind my back. But also we got this.
Dude, Jay said this is just the prototypes. What do you mean?
You see that?
Sleepy Bulba and the Pokeball, yes, sir. I love my Sleepy Bulbasaur.
So he got you that as well.
Dude.
So that was all from Jay Kudus and Dipsy. Shout out to all of them.
Yo, Jay, Hibbs, thank you.
That
I
doesn't
would've been
stop.
happy with one of them Bulbasaurs, and we're not done?
It does not stop there. So that was
Oh,
just
no.
one member of the community putting that together. Now, feast your eyes on that puppy.
Ah, it's got my name on it.
It got my name on.
What? That's me.
Oh, dude, that is sick. Card Tortoro did this.
Yeah, I know
Mary
that.
Bear had him make this. Them make this. Has some Ivysaurs, Bulbasaurs on the back, which is awesome.
No way.
And it also has some of the people that has been putting this all together as well. We got Card Captor. There's Card Toro, Captoro. And there's actually some more people that's in here that's going to be sending it directly to you. So be aware of that. Mafia, you can see all the names on here. Lord Under,
Dude.
Wayne, Mary, all the fam, Polly, Puck, Jakari, Vessa, Habit, Chris, Ronald, FA cards is going to be in here. Evo, look at that Evo card.
ALB trading too. Well, where's that sprig? What?
That was
Who did the
Evo.
sprig? Yo.
So a lot of people have been putting this on behind closed doors.
Dude,
So-
you ain't lying, Claw. I didn't know nothing about any of this.
We also got a beanie for you. We don't want you to get your head cold, and we definitely need to take away that Philadelphia one that you got going on here. I'm gonna put everything on the back.
Go Birds.
I'm gonna put everything in the back. I'm gonna send you home with this.
Dude.
You can keep it. You can put it as a strong giveaway. Up to you, but it is a Bulbasaur.
What?
Fire red leaf green.
Right. Not that one, dude. Don't show anybody that one, please. Thank
So
you.
that one is sick. I'm also
Oh, what?
gifting you one of these puppies. So that could go.
Hey, that we will give away, dude.
Yeah, so
What?
a lot of this stuff. ALB Chris, Lady Chris card isn't in there, bro. LOL. Yeah, it is. And so a lot of these things that
Lady Chris
I'm
is in.
showing you right now, I know you didn't want to be a spectacle type of things and stuff like that, but I know whenever gifting, you don't like gifting to you personally. We wanted to be personal things, but then also I know from me as a streamer, I know Justin Lebeck and some other few people gift back to the community through my stream, and it helps me out. It lessens the load, as you can say. So we have some things from people that basically that you could use. If you want to keep some of these things, you are far well in between. You guys, you can keep any of these. Habit has you a nice little package. Don't know exactly what's in there. I'm gonna let you open it. Let it be a little surprise. Habit got you something as well. That's gonna be in a box
Dude.
for you. FA cards. Shout out to FA cards. He got you something to go on your credit card. Debit card.
No way.
I don't know how this all works.
3 years old and it's ruined. I need a new one. That is so crazy.
FA cards
Mine's
got
just
you
peeled
that.
off of my card, bro.
Evo got you some cards as well to put into binders or whatever. Happy birthday, Smokey.
Yo, maybe it was my birthday. ET and Evie might have been right.
Mafia put
this is
together, and I want to
crazy.
show this off too, because he had actually did some cool stuff on here. This is from Mafia. I don't think there's
Bro.
So it was leaning heavy towards the Bulbasaur, Venusaur type of things, but
Yeah.
we want yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
It doesn't stop there. Wayne,
Come on.
which is sick.
Dude. The best Bulbasaur. Wayne, come on. I think I pulled that for Wayne.
Really?
Maybe not. Pretty sure I did. Either way, bro.
Jakari, Vesa, BHD card vault, got you that one. Not only that,
Holy shit. Come on, lenticular Venusaur
Fox going
with
out
the
to you.
reusable sticker.
Going out to you. We got Poly GT. Is there Poly GT?
Dude, this is insane. Fully with the big garbage. Bro, this has to stop.
Also, some for Smokemon. I guess I could. There's maybe some things for the binder. There you go, binder page from Poly.
From Pulley, no way.
Raw philosophy.
Like,
I don't. Here's your QR code. It works. I promise. Rafa with his own signature on there, insane. Chris, how you do this, Chris?
man, dude. Wait, what?
Oh, that's the. Oh, that's crazy. It's the Professor Birch's observation. Because it looks like you.
That's what I used to look like. When I had hair, it was me.
Yeah, for Smokemon, there's like a little Sprigatito. Oh, Lady
Wait, this is
Chris's.
from Chris? Whoa, what?
Oh, there it is. You're lying. I didn't know that was in there. Let's go.
All right, Chris was right. 7 a.m. and Chris still noticed that.
All right, and not only that, did you guys
Oh my
did you
God.
see a oh wait, hold up. You got smooches from Lady Chris. I know that.
We can't tell Chris that. He's still here.
You got smooches, but something with a that you can make for that.
Oh, the scratch eggs.
Not only that, but when Ronald comes
Getting
in,
sorted.
Ronald comes through, he got you all of these slabs to
Chris needs you to
do.
take the tape
There's
off.
a Dragonite.
Ronald, bro.
There's all these slabs to do whatever you need to with. Ronald McDonald comes in, he swings a bat pretty hard. So all these will be going to
Dude.
you as well.
All right. So when I saw the Bulbasaurs on the table, I did think I would be getting at least one of those. I will be honest. When I saw the Bulbasaurs, I figured one of those might make it my way. Dude, I did not think I'd be getting all that. Oh my God.
So
Yo.
this is just an outreach and a little thing that, I mean, you personally, if I was in your shoes, whoop, here we go. I got you full screen now. Now you're starstruck right here. If I was in your shoes, you, not just from the gifts, but the outpour and the love coming from this community, not that you just do all your stuff that you do day in and day out, weeks in and weeks on. you do so much for this community, and this is just a small example. I've been seeing people in chat right now say, I didn't know this was going on. I wish I could have been, you know, in it and stuff like that. This is just a little bit of just the love that you have inside this community, man. And I'm getting teary right now. I'm getting teary.
I don't have many words, dude. It's not often. I don't think I know what to say. Thank you, dude.
I wanted to do a little bit more. I was going to shave my head and stuff like that, but you didn't want to make it too big of a deal. But I definitely wanted to do something to give back to you. Again, this is the best thing a part of anything that I know that being a streamer is being able to have a weight lifted off your shoulders when people gift stuff to you. Read my message to Smoke, please. Roxanne, go ahead and send it again. Hopefully you get that out. Just let it sink, Smokemon. It's okay. So, dude, it's just a weight off your shoulders, being able not to go find some of this stuff and being able to, you know, shout out all these people that were involved and everything and shave it right now. Oh my God. Oh no, ALB needs to shave everything. Do it. I don't have a thing. I was gonna buy a shaver and everything, guys. I have a dull ass razor. I'm not doing it.
No, don't do it.
Not doing
it.
it.
Do it.
Fan art card from Etsy says, Roxanne, we appreciate you, Roxanne. Thank you so much for that. Shout out to you.
Thank you, Roxanne.
Yeah, that's amazing. But
dude, I don't.
Yeah, what you gotta say for yourself?
Yo.
What? Look at what you did to yourself, Smokemon. You did this.
I'm not, dude. I'm not good at getting gifts. So that was.
You
that
did
was
this.
About 18 gifts. That was about 18 gifts right there, dude. I don't know. I can't even say I know what I don't know what just happened exactly, but dude, I can't wait. That was so cool. Cap, I knew Cap was making binders for everybody. I knew Cap was doing something over there. I don't know who handled all this or how this all got handled, dude, but
I think it was just
even everybody managed to get cards to one person is crazy. I can't believe you guys did this.
Literally started from whenever we found out that you had just said something. And we're like, oh my God, we like it rippled through it. And then the first thing that we're talking about is like, what can we do? Use a lawnmower? That's crazy. All right, Eminem. So big shout out to you, brother. All the stuff that you do. Like I said, it ripples in full effect throughout the community. And this is a token of gratitude from all of us. And it's a shout out to everybody. I mean, that's on YouTube and everything like this. You guys leave an example. You guys leave something in everybody's hearts. And you guys do a lot of good stuff in this community. And this is an example, man. So hopefully your heart's overwhelmed. Maybe it forgets about all the stuff. And you're definitely going to be pulling through this and stuff, man. Especially with us behind you, man. There's not even a chance that, you know, so. Exactly. So, yeah, that's freaking awesome, man.
Yeah, this is I don't know what to do with my hands.
I said earlier when I said something about do this for all the people, Jay Kudis is like, okay. He literally said, okay. I didn't literally work like, and this is all, and Dipsy was talking to me about this. This is not a pre-planned like thing that they wrote it from ground up. So all this stuff that you see was ground up work that they wrote out, which is pretty awesome. Jay Kudis was working tirelessly, so shout out to Jay Kudis because I got the box like yesterday. Today?
Oh no way!
What day is it? I can't remember the day it was, but it barely came in, and I looked at this stuff and I was like, what in the world? I think it came in today. So big shout out to Jay Kudis and everybody.
Dude, everybody, every single person that put a card in that binder, I'm gonna open all of this on stream for sure. Whatever is not meant for me will be given. This is easily the best gift I've gotten possibly ever. Not just recently, possibly best Christmas birthday gift. This means so much more than just being all Bulbasaurs and Venusaurs, but
yeah.
Dude,
and I wanted to do something special. I wanted people to be in here to, you know, celebrate and just about wonderful let's get to ripping. Where we what? Beardo, hope everything goes well and you've done so much for the community. Well deserved. All the love, brother. So yeah,
Thank you,
I wanted
Beardo.
everybody to be in here to be able to, you know, simply, yes, it's getting interviewed by me and all that stuff and getting eyes on you and everything like that, but it's all about a representation of just giving back to you as well and all that you do to the community. So see, Chris already said, dang, I wish I knew about this.
Yeah, dude, nobody owes me anything. This is crazy. Nobody has to send anything else.
So everybody, he'll give you
Thank
his
you.
address. You mean a lot to us too. Is it me or
some
oh
work.
my god. All right, well there it is, guys. Woo! We're done, baby. Everybody's saying it is frozen. Hold on, let me see if I can see how the stream's doing.
I think we're good. We back.
Are we back? It says it's good. There's no problems on my side at least. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and do this screen capture. Everybody that's been on here, there's a legendary collection reverse Voltorb. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's run it, guys. It's unfrozen now. Exclamation point culture. 10 seconds.
10,
I drink. I drank all my drink already.
I drank some too.
Was scary there for a second. Oh my god. All right, 80 people have gotten in there. Good luck. Here we go. Boop. There we go. All right, 84. Let's do it. Hey, Drill. Welcome in, Caleb. I think you've been here for a while, though, but we're canceling that one because that is it. Let's do this.
84.
446 entries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's customize. What if I just opened a new one on an accident? All right, good luck, guys. It's going down to this one person. Hey, ALB, how are you? Kadrill, we're doing well, man. Smokemon's video feed is missing. I know. Sorry, guys. Let's do this real quick, and then we'll go back over to Smokemon. I was 10. Let's do this. Good luck. Death wheel. 54 seconds in between each one. We got Smokemon on here all night, baby. When's this tournament going down on Discord?
This poker tournament?
Poker tournament. Hey, I'll get out my rusty knowledge of poker and play anybody if they want to. Good luck, guys. And then we'll get back over to Smokemon. And if anybody wins exclamation point, if you haven't been in the stream before, exclamation point claim, make sure you fill out that claim form. There's some people that need to fill it out still. Daniel, Gasaway, Rolly Poles, 2 legends.
Rolling was good.
Charlie Kirk, I think you already did it though. Let's see who wins. Broly, I appreciate you, bro. I already did a whole session with Smokemon. We gave him some gifts. He has cancer, but we're gonna be with him all the way, baby. Rob! Yo, baby! Rob, let's go! Yo! Let's freaking go, Rob. Someone new that's been coming in here a lot lately, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Rob, congratulations! I put P first. Dadgummit. I'm dyslexic, guys. I'm sorry. Broly knows. Rob! I'll get that sent out to you, brother. Appreciate you here. If you guys haven't been in the streams as well, Sunday live streams every Sunday, 6 p.m. Central. We give stuff like this, a lot of stuff like this away. And things that is a testament is these 2 cards right here, baby. These 2 cards right here. Anybody can win them. All right, enough of my self-promo.
Last night, bro.
What's up?
Who got the Pikachu last night? The Reds?
No one yet. Oh, the Reds Pikachu.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you at? Boom, there we go. Dang, autocorrect. GG's Rob. I don't know. Wait, is Rob here, by the way? Is Rob here?
Yeah.
I said we had to be here. Rob, where you at, baby? There he is. Redemption from last night's draw. Oh, let's go. Rob was here. Broly, welcome in, man. We've been going through a whole thing. If you want to rewatch it and stuff like that, Broly, it's been a very insightful thing. I also have to do a redirect here a second. But, yeah, brother, I appreciate you coming on here. When's your next stream? I think you said all this week.
Tomorrow. It's every night this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4:20 p.m. Eastern.
4:20 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Eastern.
Yeah.
We love you, Smoke. Hey, there we go. Everybody's saying it, so.
Yeah. Thank you again, everybody. Not just the people that sent those incredible gifts, but everybody, the 100 people that were hanging out with us today.
Yeah,
Hit
it
the
was
like
damn
button, all
near
that.
100 people up in
Guys
here.
just watching, hearing me talk.
And
listening
literally,
to
there
me
was
and
one giveaway, and everybody was here just vibing out with us. So that's awesome. Yeah, thank you again for coming in here. I didn't know if a celebrity like you would have came in here, but it's been an honor to pick and prod at you, pick and prod at you, and hopefully I didn't go too
Dude,
deep.
anytime, buddy. I appreciate you just asking, dude. Let alone putting all this together. I appreciate you. Now that I realize everything that just happened behind the scenes, thank you, dude.
Yep, that was the only thing that I was getting a little nervous before. At the beginning, I mean, just vibing out here with you and stuff like that's not a big thing, but I just wanted to make sure I was delivering all the goodies and all the stuff and love from everybody else through this community, channeling it all through me to you. So hopefully it was insightful, very thing to remember for you.
Yeah, dude, this was probably the greatest thing
One more
that's
time,
happened
full
to me
screen.
in my four years of streaming. I don't know if anything, this will be the high of high.
God,
There ain't nothing that
you're
that's gonna
full
beat
screen.
this one.
Someone's got you on TV just like Jay Kudis. They're standing right next to you, trying to take a picture like Dipsy did with you. Either that or they're trying to make out with their TV. Because god dang, you're
I got
sexy.
people DMing me too. I'm gonna get back to everybody. Thank you for hitting me up, dude. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. This was awesome.
Yeah, for real.
This is definitely the greatest thing that's happened in 4 years of making anything YouTube related.
All right, let me. I'm gonna put you on full screen while. Oh, I guess I can't. Can I not? Nope. That's gonna be. Nope. You got a quarter of Smokemon. Go ahead, take it from here. Quarter of Smokemon. Oh, the other way.
Where am I at?
I gotta put a redirect in real quick while we're waiting.
Yeah.
Appreciate Raw Philosophy. Give away your hair when you shave it. Oh my god. Who's online right now, guys? Have the Pokey Ghost, Hard Party, Henry's Pokey Corner, Neon Pink, Free Thought Network, the Next Gen TCG. I already know that. Let's
I'm in the 8K projector right now, says Jay. 95-inch TV, full screen.
Oh my god. Let's go over to
The whole wall is me. That poor wall.
that poor wall.
Thank you, Aerosite. Appreciate it, buddy. Dude, Dallas does sound like a good time, Alter. Apparently everybody's going to be in Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas is going to be amazing, guys.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out to
can't
all the
imagine
Dallas
what the hell.
crew. We're going to be vibing out. Me and Broly just came in here. Me and Broly got a table. And I'm telling you, Broly, that's how I got inspired to kind of do this. Was from streaming and stuff like that. From Card Party and stuff. So the giveaways. That should be fun. So I think that's going to be one of the things that is going to be pretty awesome, Broly. Not just everybody getting gifted stuff, but what we're going to take away, Broly. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be tiring. I'm going to tell you that. But it's freaking awesome, man. I've done it, like I said, my first year, 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago, I guess. Smoke, hope you got a spare keychain. You can attach that. Sprigatito I sent. Attach the key. Yo, let's go. Smokey, hit me up when you visit Cali, says Jay Kudis. Bubble meetup in Dallas. Yeah, so
Dude, everybody's going to be at Dallas. It's crazy.
yeah, Dallas is
Got
gonna
a
be
squad
sick.
going.
Me and
Yeah.
Broly, I'm saving up so that I can give away as much as I can. Tiring, fun, sounds about right, and fulfilling. I'm telling you, Broly,
No one
it's a
wants to
different
go to
experience.
Jersey.
No one wants to go to Jersey. That's funny. Oh man.
Not
Again,
wrong, Matt.
I think we should get a poker tournament or something going on with some of the boys and girls, whatever, and get into Discord and stuff like that. 8-hour stream next, Smoke. Freaky Flirt Fridays, Mondays.
Yes, sir. No, not Mondays. We got to wait till Friday, Will. We'll get freaky on Friday.
We can smell Jersey from the Midwest. You gotta deal with our asses. Oh my
Went to
god.
Jersey. That's right. I got him a bagel, dude.
I went to Jersey, said Dipsy, and he got a awesome podcast stream, ALB. I try to make it fun. I do some intriguing questions and stuff like that. It's just my personality. I like to go a little bit steps.
That was a good time, dude. You did very good. That was awesome. It didn't feel like 2 hours at all.
Was it 2 hours? No, 2 hours, 16 minutes. And 16 minutes of it
man.
was just like, basically, you know, getting the stream right. And
You had
people
me
couldn't
working
hear
the whole
me.
time, so that's all that really mattered. I was good.
Only Jay and Bob from Want Jersey. Oh my god. All right, guys. That's been me and Smoke's journey. Again, if you guys want to rewatch it and stuff like that, it's been a lot of insightful stuff and on Smokemon. And again, we love you, brother. And ever reach out if you need to. Me, anytime, brother. It doesn't matter. And we got to get this poker thing going on for sure. So, you have any last words?
Everybody watching, dude, everybody that sent something, ALB, I can't thank you guys enough. I'll keep trying, though. This was all incredible. So much better. I thought you were going to just ask some questions, dude. That was awesome. A lot of fun. A lot of gifts. Everybody here. A lot of people in chat. This was so cool. I appreciate
Awesome.
you guys. Yeah, man.
Oh, and oopsie. There we go. And guys, like I said, he's gonna be live tomorrow throughout the week. Live stream Sundays for me, as well as him as well. Smokemon goes live. He goes live every day now. So this guy's amazing, and he does so much for this community. So keep your chin up, man. Says Lord Vader. Wayne.
I will, dude.
Smokemon and ALB. Broccoli in the chat. Oh my god.
Here we go.
All right. Appreciate it, guys. Again, live stream Sundays every day for Smokemon. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Community like this, you guys make everything well worth it. And I'm gonna tell you that through and through. I could have stopped YouTubing a long time ago, and but it's because of you guys that I keep doing what I do. So if it wasn't for you guys,
dude.
I would have quit a long time ago, for sure. So. All right, appreciate you guys. Love you. Go over. We're raiding Kev the Poke Ghost. He's doing a little time a girl. Appreciate you guys. Wait, I have to do my full facial real quick. Where's that? Here we go. Wait, where is it? Wait, oh, okay, hold on.
Where's the full facial, dude? There it is.